stage. All right. So I do have to rearrange all of these cameras. I didn't have a chance because we had a few people who were just a little bit late because of life. But that is okay. Welcome to the first episode of Magic Mushrooms Mead. I did that wrong. I need to find Melissa there to toss her into her screen there. And then that one, oh, jeez. I'm still getting used to using this.
I don't know if that's actually better or not.
So, where am I? I am down here. There we go. So, we are going to be starting as soon as I get the cameras fixed. And that is Ryan. So actually, what we can do is do a little bit of, oh wow, Connor's right in the perfect spot.
Great job, Connor.
Yeah.
What did I do now?
I'm proud of you. Your camera was perfect. I didn't have to move it.
Excellent. Means everyone saw my pajamas.
It's all a little bit more than that. They got a real show, Connor.
I'm trying to figure out this lighting, but
Okay, there's Pat, and then I gotta make you a little bigger so that you actually are visible, and then we've got two more. For some reason, I cannot get. I'm
That's
missing one camera. Bet it's
those pajamas. Gosh dang, y'all.
Woo!
Oh, I'm sweating over here.
Are those the Elmo pajamas, Connor?
no, they're not even the Elmo pajamas. They're the animal pajamas. Animal, like the drummer.
Yeah, animal like the Muppet. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. The Muppets.
Fortunately, I've got one person whose camera is just not working on my end. It's working on his.
Is that me?
That's you.
That's you, Foster.
Seriously? Like you can't see it?
No,
none of us.
it's still
blank,
buffering.
Unfortunately.
Why is it doing that?
I have no idea. I mean,
Let me just shut it off.
Okay.
I need, like...
So, what we can do, starting with Connor going down, I'll let you guys know. Oh, there you are, Foster.
Perfect.
Cool. So that means you guys didn't get to see me eat. I had like this whole chicken breast on a fork and I was just destroying it. Wow. Your guys' loss. I'm so sorry.
Dang. I feel like I messed up.
Okay.
I need like a dart.
So let's do some introductions. I'm Brad, the Dungeon Master. Sorry about being a little late, but that's life, right? First up, we've got Connor. Just tell us your name and then a little bit about Golemov.
Yes, I am Connor. I am playing Golemov. He is... Wait. What's the actual... I never remember the actual race when it comes to these.
Loxodon.
The Loxodons, yes.
Yeah.
Golemov is a Loxodoni monk who works with the university to help people discover their astral self. He has been on a spiritual journey and will continue as such.
All right. And Loxodons are elephant people. So
Yes.
he's got a trunk that he can use. It's pretty awesome when he fights and then punches someone with his trunk. Next up is Ryan.
Hi, I'm Ryan. I play Iggy Fappelstamp, the rock gnome artificer. He's kind of a big deal within the university, has some groundbreaking research on mechanical intelligence. So he's just, out adventuring, looking for forbidden lore and all sorts of crazy stuff, and making fabulous inventions to use.
All right. And next we've got Patrick.
All right, I gotta look at my notes. Hi, I'm Patrick, and I'm playing Corbin Deckard, and my character is it's a little bit of a bard, and he's all about finding out about dark histories and hidden, messed up stuff. And for right or wrong, he's got a bunch of the people in the academic community believing that he has made up some stories or made up a bunch of his work, and I've been kind of moved around from place to place because people don't really like me.
Just like in real life.
Weird. Actually, I think that would be you, Foster. With
It
All right. And next we've got Melissa.
My character is Lilith Snow Owl. She's a ghost-wise halfling druid with no tribe. I was abandoned to the wild, so I feel more comfortable with wildlife and plant life than I do with people. I am studying forbidden history and trying to understand strange visions and that come to me foretelling destruction of civilization. And I just keep to myself because I'm not comfortable around people or anything.
All right. Dylan?
My name's Dylan, and I'm playing Skamos Slyfoot, a changeling bard. At the university, I am in charge of arcane research, trying to gain some magical knowledge outside of the university. And I've been accused of having some misguided theories that have been challenged among some of my peers, but we'll get that straightened out shortly here.
All right. Melissa, could I get you to talk again? You were apparently a little quiet, so I just needed to turn you up.
Oh, is this better?
Yep. I had turned you down because last game I think you were a little loud in my ears, but now you're fine. We were having a bunch of technical stuff trying to figure this stuff out.
Okay. My character is Lilith Snow Owl, ghostwise halfling druid. Essentially, I was abandoned to the wilderness, and that's where I feel most comfortable around plants and wildlife. I don't really like humans or other characters all that much, and prefer to keep to myself. And I'm studying forbidden history and trying to understand these awful visions of a coming disaster that I keep seeing.
All right. And last we've got Foster.
Hello, y'all. My name is Foster. I'm playing a half-orc paladin named Severin DeVos. I'm from an orc city that has pride in its warriors. And I got parenting rights by surviving in the wilderness, so I have a 12-year-old son, and I also have a brother that both in Baldur's Gate, both working as smiths. And then I was working as a sellsword, and I was doing contracts for the university, and they liked how that I can just seemingly survive stuff. So now my job is to go out and get stuff and not die. because I'm really good at not dying, apparently. And that's my character.
Heck yeah.
All right. So, I'm going to turn on a little ambience and some calm music. You guys are on the final day of your journey. You should be. Sorry, I gotta turn the music down a little bit. You're on the final day of your journey. Early morning on this train. You've been on it for a little over 7 days now. You left Baldur's Gate on Midsummer Day. You're now on Elysis 7, which is equivalent to August 7th. Sun is over the horizon already, and you're entering a valley between a small mountain on your left and the spine of the world on your right, the mountain range that cuts off Icewind Dale from the rest of the Sword Coast. Anyone who is looking out your window sees a border between summer and winter coming up. There's green grass and low sun on the side that you are on, and you can see darkness and close to 1 meter of snow on the ground on the other side. As you pass the border into Icewind Dale, the sun drops below the horizon as soon as you blink. Iggy and Severin, you are the only two with dark vision, and you suddenly discover how your companions feel at night. You can't see a damn thing anymore. My friend says that she likes your name, Lilith. So suddenly a light turns on and you see a drow woman in Elterguard livery. It's almost a military uniform, but also very stewardess kind of look. She's standing beneath a drift globe, a small magical globe that, as she touches it, it turns on with a nice warm light. She smiles at one or all of you, and you can see a Spurfneblin man, a dark blue-gray skinned gnome in similar garb on a stepladder reaching for another globe. So, what are each of you doing in these last couple hours before you reach Bryn Shander?
I'm probably sleeping.
Is there like a social area for the on the train? Like we eat or they have some drinks or anything like that?
There would be a social area. You guys are kind of in the you're not in the first class because your department of the university is not exactly the most prestigious, so they didn't want to spring for that. But there is a dining car that you can go in, get a drink or get some breakfast.
Nice. I'll be in the corner there trying to make some tips, reading my poems.
Slam poetry, right?
Yeah, I got some slam poetry going, yeah.
Slam poetry.
So sorry, you said that the drift globe and the guy reaching, or the Smurfed Meblin, reaching for the that was all in the train, right?
That's all in the train, yeah.
Okay.
Deep gnome, if it's easier to say.
Yeah.
It definitely is. That's too many consonants together.
No, that's all right.
I'm gonna impersonate Deckard and go sit right next to him and try and see if I can't make more money than him on the loot.
You can't impersonate slam poetry on a lute. I don't think that's
Well,
very
I'm
good.
gonna look exactly like you as a changeling. Just see who makes more money.
I'll just keep pointing at my hat, and everyone's gonna be like, "Throw it in my hat." Sure, whatever. I'm down. We got 2 people with slam poetry. That'd be great.
Double the tips.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Be one of our.
The twin bards.
I'll be tinkering with a few of my projects that I have on the go.
All right.
Yeah. No,
I'm probably just in a corner reading
Okay.
and keeping to myself. Maybe sneering at the slam poetry every once in a while.
Is my little helper or kicking around?
Yep.
Cool. He'll be going around with the hat too, doing a
Okay.
little his crazy fish person dance.
Yeah, he's he doesn't speak much, mostly in gobbledygook, and his eyes are perpetually crossed in different ways.
What is he?
He is a Kuatoa.
Yeah.
Well, if you get enough of them believing in you, you could be a god.
Exactly.
Well, this is just the beginning. He really likes me.
Casually walk by and like grab the drift globe and like give it down to the Smurf Meblin. Because I'm like 7 or 8 feet tall. How tall am I actually? Yeah, I'm 7.5 feet tall. Or
Yeah.
7.5 feet tall.
He thanks you and then picks up his stepladder and moves into the next car.
You said there was a drow and a Smurf Meblin?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, what were they? We just saw them walk by with drift globes, or what was the deal?
There are drift globes that are built into the ceiling of the train, and they were just reaching up to activate them.
Oh, so they're like, are they like the ticket people, or?
Yeah. You would know, it's pretty well known that they have superior dark vision. So, unlike you guys, they can see much farther in darkness. It's possible that that's why they're not having trouble going through the pitch black to get to the next drift globe.
Or they're just vertically challenged.
All right. So,
Do you have a window I can look out of?
oh yeah, you've got a bunch of windows.
Do I see anything interesting, like any animals or anything?
You might occasionally see a fox chasing after a hare. What's your passive perception?
11.
11?
I think.
So
Yeah.
you don't see shit.
You don't see much. It's you're trying to get used to it being this dark.
You mean I can't passively investigate outside the window?
It's moving too fast to investigate.
You know what? I bust out my one of my infusions here.
Okay.
I have the Everbright lantern. the
Okay.
Bullseye lantern. So I'll put that on with this continual flame light, and I'll shine that out the window.
Okay. If you want to, it is still moving a little too fast to investigate anything, but if you want to roll a perception check, you can.
All right. Ooh, 18.
Whew. Yeah, you actually see another 2 or 3 foxes that are playing in the snow, and you see that each of them is being ridden by a very, very tiny creature. The creatures are completely black, but you see just before you pass that they are all wearing white masks and have bluish white hair.
Would I know anything about that?
What's your Arcana? Do you have passive Arcana or need to roll?
I think you have to roll Arcana, don't you?
So if you're proficient in it, we're doing passive for all of your proficiencies. So if you're proficient, just add 10, or roll if you think you can get better.
I think I'm going to roll because it's a quick glance, right?
Yeah.
Uh, 19.
Oh, yeah. You have heard of these creatures probably in a book of fairy tales or something like that. They are called Chewinga. You have only heard of them being in, the stories that you've read have spoken about them only being in tropical areas. So to find them this far north is strange, but the fact that they've got the blue hair gives you the impression that maybe they are adapting to this environment.
Wait, are these veggie pygmies?
Well, that's fascinating.
No, these are chewingas. Those, if you remember in our Tomb of Annihilation campaign, they were those little tiny elementals that that Deckard got so close to. Actually, he had one of those friends, and I think Ryan, your character, also had one that sat on his shoulder for a while.
That little dude.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I tried to eat one.
Yeah.
Right, after that, that's cool. I guess I'll go back to working on my inventions and maybe think about how big they were and if I could make like a little cage or something.
Okay.
Or a trap.
Yeah, cage you think would be good, so it would depend on what you think they might like. Your knowledge of them from the stories is that they tend to like trinkets and shiny things. Mostly things that are objects of civilization. So something that you won't find in the wild, you'll only find in a city, they are enamored with. Skamos and Deckard, I want you guys to roll me performance checks.
Oh, yeah.
Don't use your passive, just roll to see which of you does a better job of being Corbin Deckard.
9. I'm feeling a little bit off today, guys.
Oh, 7.
All right.
I'm feeling a little bit more off today.
I'm way better being myself, even when I'm not myself.
We'll see. I guess win some, you lose some.
Yeah.
I was throwing up my beatbox in there too.
So, Skamos, you only get 2 or 3 coins, maybe 1 bill. So maybe about 4 or 5 gold worth of tips. Corbin, you get about 6 or 7. We'll go with the high one for both of you.
And I'm gonna go and I'm gonna use that 6 or 7 to buy rounds for all the people that enjoyed my music, or my slam poetry, so that they'll remember my name.
Okay.
Do you have some poetry you can recite for us?
I do.
Let's
What
hear
would
it.
you guys like? Oh, let's do this. Oh no, I don't want to swear. This one, just like Ashka Chakra, we're wheeling into progress, preparing ourselves for every rise and drop, failure and success. So that's just a tiny one.
All right.
Do you guys need a long one?
No,
I really
that's
have
good.
to get into it.
Yeah.
The first one's
exactly.
all swears, so I was
And then you swear.
Definite 9.
well, yeah, it's the first line. I was like, oh no. And then you guys get the rest of them later. I got a couple other ones.
All right. So,
I gotta practice. That's why I only got 7 gold.
yeah.
I'm out of practice.
So you guys are on this map here. The best way I can do this, I'm going to have to. I wonder if I can actually move it on the secondary display still. Nope, it doesn't let you. Unless no. So you're heading up there. I'm gonna need the player view, and actually, because this is just an overland map, we can go nice and big to get yes
Do you
up.
really like fog? Does that break your stuff?
What was that, Connor?
I was saying, can you do the revealing fog, or does that break your stuff?
Oh, I thought that I had it. Reveal mode, auto, do not hide already. So we'll go back down to there. There we go.
Crisp.
So, little forest. You guys go over a bridge and then follow the curves of the land and up a little more.
We're still on a train for this?
You are still on a train. The tracks are actually following a road that's been there for a very long time. And then you arrive here in Bryn Shander. So let's.
Is it still
Yeah.
kind of like tiered?
I'm sorry?
Yeah, never mind. Go ahead.
Sorry. Okay. You arrive in Bryn Shander. Right down here is the. Oh, is that not even. Oh, yes, it does show on there. So you arrive, the train gets to the station. And you start getting off. All of you have assistants who are helping you bring all of your baggage. It is a short walk from the the train station to get to the gates, and you see in heavy furs a furred creature, a black and white cat person, a tabaxi, holding a sign with let's say it is Iggy's name. The sign is upside down, but he's holding it there.
I'll tap Iggy on the shoulder and point him out.
Oh, I guess I couldn't see him. Someone like 3.5 feet tall.
Yeah, everyone's walking past, so you're seeing knees
waddle.
mostly. Okay.
I'll waddle over there.
Hey, Iggy, look over there.
Oh,
Right, motion everyone, let's go.
someone's camera moved. Damn it.
Melissa, we lost Melissa.
Oh, did we lose her? Oh, we completely lost her. Damn.
Oh, it's probably small town internet.
Yeah. Gotta love small towns. Well, hopefully the cameras will fix themselves. Oh, there she is. And the cameras did not fix themselves, so I gotta move them around again.
Wait for it.
Oh, Connor's the DM. Go, Connor.
Go, Connor.
Connor, what do you have to say for yourself?
Oh, everything did fix. I was
There we go.
not
No
expecting
worries.
that.
Or in my audio, you guys were echoing like crazy. I couldn't hear anything.
Oh, that's sucky. Everything's okay now?
It seems to be better. It might just be the internet out here.
Probably
What
is.
happened?
You guys have arrived at the train station, and Iggy was pointed out to a tabaxi, a cat person. He's black and white and in heavy furs. He's holding a sign upside down with Iggy's name. So, Iggy, you go up to him, I assume?
Yeah, I'll go up to him. I'll pull out my little wallet with my picture and everything, and I'll go, it's Professor Iggy, BGU. And I'll just flip it out like FBI.
Says, nice to meet you, Iggy. I am Little Patch. I'm your contact here. I hold your wages and will help you find whatever I can help you find here. You and your companions, of course.
Excellent. You heard any rumors lately?
Says, I have not. I've been in the tavern, yes, but
Well, yeah.
when there
Where's
is
the
milk in
tavern?
front of me, I don't usually pay attention to the room.
Well, let's go talk in the tavern there, boss.
All
How about we
right.
find some? Where are we staying?
Tavern first.
How does it feel having fur, wearing fur?
Fur is murder.
It keeps me warmer, and all tabaxi, like all cats, like to be warm. Please, this way.
Well,
Give him a nod of approval and follow him to the next warmest place.
He says, we will go to the North Look. It is a tavern and inn.
Oh,
It's somewhat far away, so we will be cold, but bundle up.
So, sorry, where are we coming into the town?
You are coming
Southwest
in
gate.
at
Oh,
the
the very south.
southwest gate, right down there.
Okay. So
we're
we're
gonna
walking
head
across
towards
the
the
town.
gate.
Okay, so we're walking across the city to get there.
You are walking across the whole city.
So,
So
like-
It's extremely dark then?
it is extremely dark. There are oil lamps along actually this entire main street that you go up. All the cameras are messed up again. But that'll be fine. Yeah, you're going down a main street, so there are oil lanterns the entire way. And you do get to a couple spots where there are not steel barrels, because that would be tough, but there are small areas specifically for people to stand around and warm themselves while they're outside. You might make one or two stops just to, not freeze to death. It is minus 45 where you are right now, and that's not including the wind. So it's damn cold up here. And
would we happen to notice if we're being like, let's say, is everyone taking notice of us, or are we just walking through kind of nonchalantly and everyone's going about their business?
everyone seems to be going about their business. There's not too many people out, and the people who are out are looking kind of haggard or kind of dejected. You think it might be, it's possible it's a result of having been in a quite cold place for the past 6 years, where the sun never reaches above twilight. Let's see. Yeah, there are sidewalks that you're on that are wooden sidewalks, and takes you about an hour to get across because you're going by foot. But
Does there happen to be any jewelers along the way?
Jewelers?
Or are we like late at night? Sorry, I didn't.
It is around 11:30 a.m.
Okay, yeah. If there's, I want to poke my head into a jeweler. If there's a jeweler within the.
Are you able to even see the signs as we're going by? Because it's supposed to be super dark, right? Or they're just like.
Well, there are lanterns, so you can see signs.
Well, actually, I'll fall back and I'll ask Golemov, did you find out anything about those books?
Oh. I forgot to ask about those.
I'm pretty sure I updated your sheet. I think it's under extras because it wouldn't let me do separate books.
As we're going, I would like to keep my eye out for a surgeon or a doctor or, a really powerful wizard even.
Oh.
Okay. On your way, you don't come across any, and there don't appear to be any jewelers.
Can I ask the guide as well? I'll just say, I just happen to look for, either a really powerful mage or a really good surgeon.
Little Patch says the closest would probably be at the House of the Morning Lord, or perhaps, what is the other place called? Sorry.
Black Iron Blades, Stables.
It is Chapter 1, Bryn Shander locations, the House of the Nine. House of the Morning Lord or House of the Nine would have surgeons. Most likely the House of the Nine. But the most powerful wizard would probably... Well, I haven't come across any wizards up here. Not yet, at least. But I've only been in Bryn Shander.
So about that jeweler.
No jeweler.
He says there are no jewelers here. There is Black Iron Blades, a general store, and terrible blacksmith.
Well, at some point, I may ask you about some jewels or some necklaces.
Very well. I will put some feelers out. I do have a couple contacts here.
Moving on, let's get out of this cold.
Okay. So, you guys head up. Coming in, and it's just loading. There we go. So, you guys get into the tavern, and I keep forgetting that I've got to center it before I do that. All right. Into the tavern. For our viewers, we've got here Golemov, Iggy, Corbin Deckard, Lilith Snow Owl, Severin Devos, and Skamos Slyfoot. And then these other ones with the green circles around them are their assistants.
Fish dude's mine.
Which dude's yours?
The fish dude.
The
I already
fish
know
dude, right there, with the crazy eyes.
Mine's a
And
Ninja Turtle looking guy.
what were their
Mine's Danny
names?
DeVito.
You said that his eyes were looking in different directions?
Yes.
I go up to Corbin and I whisper, which eye am I supposed to look in if I talk to him?
Look in between them. You look at that nose, and that way you never have to worry about it. And that way you won't make him feel uncomfortable either. I don't like him when he's uncomfortable because he gets twitchy. And it's just not helpful at all.
You can just click on them. So, your little fish guy, his name is Chogloshoop.
Oh, good, because I probably haven't asked him that yet either. So probably won't use his name.
You don't know his name?
No, he's just my assistant. I'll be assistant. Come. Go.
Call him Chog.
Choglo shoot.
I'll call mine over and be like, hey, Rax, how you doing?
So which one is Rax? That's
He'll be the blue one.
Oh, he's the Zorn?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes,
Right, that's what he
Rex.
is. It's a
So,
Vart.
yes, Zvart. That's right. So, yeah, he comes
Danny
over and
DeVito.
helps you out with whatever you need.
Me and him are good pals.
Yeah. So that one is Rax. Then we've got Baron Octogillion right up here. The bullywug, who is Iggy's helper, and then Shatha right
Talking
here.
Old English.
Yes, he does talk in as posh a voice as he
how
can.
gracious it is to see you. You're looking mighty fine today, sir. Little chilly.
Shine your shoes, Governor?
Oh, I got your bags, sir. Don't you worry, I got your bags.
So Shatha, this red guy over here, is a fire newt. That is Lilith's little guy. And then we have Yop, Skamos' assistant, a turtle, and then Simmons, a vegapygmy. Just
It looks like a pickle.
he's.
As a pygmy.
Do I remember right? He was a tropical one, so he's got. He looks kind
Yes,
of like a
He
palm
looked
tree.
kind of like a palm tree.
Yeah.
Yes.
So he's kind of mixed between palm tree and a bunch of moss and dead leaves and stuff.
With a whole shit ton of stuff wrapped around. Try to keep
Yeah.
him from dying.
Go up and give
It's
him a
not
fist
very-
bump, and he's basically, the interaction is kind of like how Dr. Evelyn and Mini-Me interact.
All right.
Mine's more like Ruby Rod, where I'm like, get out of here.
And then right down here we've got Little Patch. So,
What should we do? Let's go sit around the bar, guys.
all right.
Except for our assistants, they can go to the table or something.
All right. The assistants kind of separate themselves.
No. Rax is my homie. Rax will sit with me.
Rax
Oh yeah, you
sits
can
with
my
sit
you.
at
bro.
the table with them.
He's my second in command. Like this dude. He's my dude. So me and him will sit together. Like I said, we're close bros. We're legit bros.
The Baron's his own frog. He can do as he pleases, I guess.
Yeah, he tends to stay to himself less because he's a loner and more because he sees himself above all of the other assistants. He is the head of all of the assistants, but nobody else thinks that. Just him.
He thinks
I don't
he's
know
the
if my
head of all the
assistant can even
assistants, but
think.
that position doesn't even actually exist.
Exactly.
He has it.
So we've got folks sitting around here. This establishment, if you can call it that, is kind of a rough place.
That's why everyone's got knives.
That's why all of these tokens have knives, yeah. Just trying to separate you guys so that it looks kind of okay. There we go. So, let's open up the north look. So the look of it looks like it was probably a rowdy tavern at one time, but right now it's got these folks in it, but everyone's still kind of mostly mercenaries around here, and the inn's proprietor is standing there behind the bar, ready to serve as needed. You see over the fireplace is a very ugly looking fish. Let's see if I can find.
I'm gonna tell my fish guy not to look at it. Don't look at it.
I am just.
Is it one of those knucklehead trouts or whatever?
It is a knucklehead trout. I've got a picture, but I can't remember where it is, so I'm searching for it right now. But essentially, it's got this big bulbous head, and this is a particularly large specimen, scarred, and they kind of have a beak. Apparently I do not have the picture in here for some reason. So yeah, it what were those
Is he like in a bowl or is he
no,
mounted?
he's mounted.
Hanging up.
But he's alive.
No,
Think of that-
definitely
No,
not.
like mounted and stuffed.
Oh.
Think of this the spoof singing fish.
It
Yeah,
looks
those
exactly
really
like that
fast
singing fish. It's mounted exactly like that singing fish.
Yeah, like
That's what I was trying to think of.
Did
Yeah.
you guys not do your research on this area before we came down? I'm assuming
like-
not.
Is this
That's
like
a
the
character
time where we
This
have
is
to go
from the
do
guy
some
that can't
research?
read. Of course we didn't do any research. You're crazy. We just came down here because we were told to. Let's have a beer. I'm gonna put 1 gold on the table. Let's see what I'll say. Give us whatever this gets us.
All right.
I imagine that's gonna be pretty good.
Yeah, that will pretty much buy a round of the cheapest ale. It's
Nice.
not very good. It's pretty watered down, like a bad American ale.
Perfect.
So all American, I mean.
So we're just basically having a Budweiser right now.
Kind of, yeah.
Oh.
Like,
I'll
We're
throw
having a
down
lucky
another bowl
lager
for
right
us.
now.
See if we can get anything better than the cheap water ale.
What
There is
kind
a
of drink are
winery,
you
is
looking
there
for?
not? The towns?
He has, he does have, he says it's the last barrel of good mead, which is
Ooh, you got mead. How much?
Nods. That one will be, because it's my last barrel and doesn't seem to be any more coming yet, that'll be about 4 silver.
I'll throw 2 in. My famous bard twin.
Done.
think
Well,
you
I'll
mean-
split it to you.
No, it's 4
Four
per
per
glass. 4 per pint.
Glass.
Yeah.
Sure, I'll have a pint. I'll take
Yeah, I'm in. I'll grab
Okay.
one too.
I'll have some as well.
Yeah. Says, I've also got Puchin. Very strong spirit, probably more than any of you can handle.
Where's that little dude? You should try.
Give him a nod and say, "Hook me up."
The badger pygmy? Yeah. Or the Zvart, they're tiny.
Yeah.
How about you, Iggy? Iggy, don't you like, I heard you like whiskey.
Maybe. I need
Right,
to keep
try.
my faculties. I've never been here before.
Oh, this isn't like the what was that one bar I heard of back in the day there? They had like a mind flayer, mind... What was that
Oh,
called?
that was in Waterdeep.
Yeah,
The
what
Intellect
was it?
Devourer.
Intellect Devour. I hear they had some pretty fancy drinks up in there. That would mess you up. I can't imagine it'd be that strong.
So,
Oh, we're gonna have a mead. Well, do you have meals here?
yeah.
Yeah. Good idea.
Yeah. He,
Oh, and this is the meals are going to be going on to the who are our
Baldur's
employees
Gate
are.
University?
Yeah. So we'll make sure he goes and he charges them properly for that, and for our assistants as well.
He looks at Little Patch, and Little Patch nods.
Unfortunately, remember, it's son of a.
Put this on the per diem.
Remember it.
Yeah.
We still gotta get our paychecks.
Yeah, you all do
Oh,
get,
doesn't
because
matter.
you've been on the road for 7 days, you all do get 7 gold.
Nice.
He hands it out to each of you. So the potion is poured for Golemov in a very small shot glass, and it is as clear as water. Says, take it easy.
I like go to, you know how like elephants drink to their trunk. I go to like start to do that, and I'm like, wait a second, no, and then it goes down the hatch and not through the trunk, because like full well knowing that it would burn.
Okay, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh yeah.
Where are we here? Oh, 7.
7.
Yes.
That you throw it back up. Like you swallow, and then you're because it burns. Like whiskey is warm, strong whiskeys will give you a burn down the throat. This is grain alcohol.
We're talking Everclear.
This is
Right.
99%.
It's moonshine.
Yeah.
It is basically moonshine. It's made of potato. It is potato grain alcohol.
You know what? I'll try one.
I look at it, I'm
Russian
like,
vodka.
I'm allergic to potatoes.
I'll try one.
Okay.
Okay.
I will buy one for my my little frog dude. Yeah.
Right, if you want to adjust the
How much are they?
Yeah, I'm gonna adjust the cameras now because it's getting
Minus.
mad.
Is that still 4 silver? Or how much are those fancy drinks?
Those fancy
Oh, that's-
ones are they've got a little bit more. So it is what was it again? It's gonna be 2 silver each.
I'll try one of those shots that Golemov half and
Yep.
threw up. I'll try it. What do I roll, con?
Roll a con.
Do I got to roll con for my little fish dude? Because I get it sent to him.
Yep.
I got 10.
10.
I got a 10.
That still comes up.
That's
It's a
embarrassing.
competition. Now I want one.
I'm not too sure what my fish guy's con.
I got it.
cough
I
on
got
my
it here.
shoulder.
Just roll the d20.
He got 12.
12.
We're
Okay.
rolling D20s.
So it's a con save. So that
Getting
is enough to keep it down.
No,
He
that's
coughs
my boy.
and looks like it's gonna come up, and his eyes, those
straighten.
eyes are bloodshot.
But do they straighten up?
They do. They
I'm gonna take one.
I'll stare at him for a bit and I'll turn back to what I was doing.
Which cat is that, Ryan?
That's Julian.
Julian.
So I critically failed my shot, by the way.
I think you got it in your eyes, eh?
It is strong enough that you don't even get to swallow, because as it's going down, it comes back up and out your nose, and all you feel is pain.
Oh, damn, potato allergy. Jeez. I think you're on.
I guess
Golemov.
this is where we're staying. I'm gonna ask our little buddy. Can't remember his name. Little dude.
Little Patch.
Little
Patch.
Patch. Little Patch. Is this where we're staying?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Do we just talk to this guy, or have you already set up our rooms upstairs and that sort of thing? Prepared them for us as we were
He
coming.
says, there are not enough rooms. You will be staying in a common room.
What the fudge?
That's all I could do
Thank
for
you to
you.
reconsider, little Patch. Before things get out of hand.
It's okay.
Are you staying with us, Little
Just
Patch?
some bonding time.
Says, the
Bogie.
university put me up in a room.
Your own room.
Yes.
Oh, you won't mind
Not a
sharing
common
it with
room.
me, buddy. All right, I'll see you up there. Which room is it?
Room 3.
Room 3? Can I borrow the key?
Not yet.
I need to put my stuff up there. Come on, buddy.
I will
You
let
know you want.
I will let
I'll go
Chog
and
do it.
I'll pet his head a little bit as I'm staying.
Says, I will let Chog take your stuff to my room. Do not worry.
All right.
And he gives you a wink.
Oh, I say I appreciate it, but we'll be sleeping in separate beds.
There's only one bed. But
Well, I hope you like the floor, buddy. It might get a little
says,
cold.
I usually curl up on the floor anyway.
Oh, good stuff. Chug. Let's go.
Chug will take your stuff up to that room.
I don't think he's gonna be walking very straight. So
No. He's drooling.
gonna be a little disappointed because I don't know if all my bags are gonna get up there.
Or if they'll
Oh,
get
well.
into the right room. Yeah.
Right? I'll find him passed out in the common room. Is what it is. All right.
Getting blackout drunk at like noon. Brilliant.
That is the best. You came into a new town.
Yeah.
What you gotta do?
You know what? Before we get too far ahead, what exactly what are we doing up here? What's our
So-
first?
Our first mission?
Your mission
first mission?
your mission up here.
Do you have any rats in the basement?
So you were sent by the university to discover why discover why the winter hasn't ended for the last 6 years. 2, try to end the winter if possible. 3, to help the speakers, which are the mayors, and people of the 10 towns as best as possible. 4, to find any artifacts, especially of arcane or historical value, and return them to the university once the mountain pass into Icewind Dale opens up again, which will be at the end of Alturiak, which is all the way up into spring. So it's the
we got like a year then.
basically
August?
pretty close to a year.
Okay. So we're gonna be up here for a while. It seems like.
Yep. And lastly,
That's
you
tough.
want to find and catalog creatures, either new ones and or ones that are thought to be extinct. You can do it by observation, capturing live specimens, or killing and documenting as much as possible if you can. If you can't capture it.
Alrighty then.
And yeah.
Can I just start kind of looking over the room with my passive investigation to see if anything sticks out? You know, a weird dude in the corner with his hood pulled up, anything like that. I got a passive 14 for investigation.
Yeah, you are looking around, trying to gauge what's going on, and there doesn't appear to be much until
There's an ogre in the corner.
until you spot 3 dwarves running past the windows outside.
Oh.
All 3 of them.
I'm just gonna say, oh, some dwarves just ran past.
They
What's up with that?
burst into the tavern,
Jesus Christ.
breathless, and yeah, they look pretty haggard themselves, more so than others.
Can I yell out at Three Stooges?
Yeah. Let's I'm gonna invite them over. Say, hey, sit down, and I guess I'll buy them that shit booze, and I say, tell me your story. No, not the shit shot. The really crappy booze.
You beckon them over, and they seem pretty happy to find someone. All 3 of them have snowshoes slung over their backs and ice picks fastened to their belts. 2 of them have thick beards, and the
Johnny stuck in a cave.
What's that?
Johnny stuck in a cave.
Yeah.
The third holds up his gloved hand, and through his scarf that's it is like already, it's heavily frosted over. He says, oh, we need your help.
You don't even know us. Have a drink first and tell us your story. Were you
Calm
talking
down,
to the
take a
bartender?
breath.
Johnny stuck in a cave.
Yeah.
Says, my name is Haruna. These are Korix and Skorm. Please, you
What?
look capable. We need help.
Sit down, my friend. Take a breath. Tell us what happened.
He collapses in a chair. She actually, Haruna, she, as she starts taking off the extra layers, you see she's missing her right ear and 2 of her fingers. The one that she called Korix, he's also missing fingers, and he also has no nose, lots of scarring around it. And then the last one, Skorm, is occasionally he just looks up like a tick. He'll just be sitting there and
I
Haruna.
start playing my drums to soothe them.
Haruna is kind of calling.
Follow up with the loot.
Are these tankards metal, or what are they? Like that we're being served in?
They are metal, yes.
All right, I'm gonna ask the barkeep how much for one of these tankards.
Why do you want one of my tankards?
Gonna make something.
He looks you up and down and says, "You can give me a gold for one."
Jeez.
All right,
Whoa,
I'll give him a
whoa.
gold.
I'm gonna say, hold up, buddy. He'll give you half a gold.
I just throw him the gold, and then out of my bag of holding,
Ah,
I pull out my tinker tools. I'd
Okay.
like to make her a little metal ear and make the other guy a metal nose.
Okay.
and a couple
Pull out
little
a
metal.
little bit of leather and stuff, yeah, so I can strap it on.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
I'm just gonna.
That would take you a little while. So yeah, you
I'll
can
just
be
go
working
Iggy.
on that
Crazy.
as she's talking to you. They get warmed ciders to help them warm up. Runa tells you we're the survivors of a group of dwarves tasked with delivering a sled of iron ingots to Bryn Shander. A yeti surprised us and killed one of our friends. The rest of us fled,
Oh,
and the yeti tore Ubok limb from limb. And now
All right.
we need someone to go back and get the sled for us.
what did you do to piss off the Yeti?
Who had Yeti attack?
I did not have Yeti. I had Merman.
I had cave in. Anyone?
Took me
No?
a second to get that.
Damn.
Good movie though.
She says, "We did nothing. The Yeti just came out of the blowing snow and attacked."
What
Just
can you tell
blowing
us about
snow?
the Yeti? Was there like any distinguishable features? Did it talk to you?
It didn't. Just
Was
looked
it
hungry.
specifically going for your cart? And they ate some of your buddies?
They'll eat anything. Anything with blood.
How many?
Just one.
How big?
9, 10 feet.
This is a little guy. No problem.
Insight check, just in case they're gonna pull it on us.
I looked down at Corbin after that.
Good
8. I think that's pretty legit, guys.
idea. They're on the up and up. Eh?
She says,
How many ignits or whatever did you have on this that you're delivering? Who are you delivering them to?
a few dozen. We were bringing them back here to Black Iron Blades. He's a shit blacksmith, but he pays.
Can you
Man,
show us where you lost them?
Everybody shits on this guy.
Right? We should probably go help him. Maybe that'll be our first thing to do. That's some good karma. We go help the shitty blacksmith and buy him a new hammer. You could make him a new hammer, Iggy. Right?
Maybe.
Depends if I like him or not.
I'm still busy making a metal ear out of a tankard right now.
She,
I want to ask these people who the leader of the three of them is.
Hruna puts up her hand. The other two don't speak.
And Runa, your mission, this was a contract with the blacksmith, is that right?
Yes.
How much of your contract are we going to get for helping you take care of this?
She says, we have gemstones.
Ooh. What kind of gemstone?
We'll give...
Actually, you know what? I would prefer some like artifacts or even information.
She says,
I'm looking for arcane research.
She says,
Money would do it too.
I don't have any of that. Just 6 bloodstones.
How did you acquire those bloodstones?
Got them from the Dwarven Valley.
Probably, the mines where the siren
Dug 'em
came
up.
from.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So, how many viewers died?
Just one. Just Ubek. Ubak.
You're certain he's dead? We shouldn't be rushing or leaving quite quickly now?
She says, we don't want to lose the way. We weren't taking the road. We were cutting across.
Why not?
Sure, let's do this.
I like
Says,
squinted though.
Oh.
she says, there's no road from the Dwarven Valley.
I'm just gonna suggest that you guys go in front and one behind us. Two in
Says,
front, one behind,
I'm not going
and
out
then we'll
there.
get there.
We'll
Well, how are we supposed to get there?
help you with supplies, though. We've got our snowshoes. We can buy you some more. Whatever you need from Black Iron Blades for equipment, we can get you.
Do Yetis, can we hit them with regular swords? Does
Yeah.
anybody know anything about this?
Yeah, they're just
I'll find
big
out of
giant
town.
beasts.
Would I know if I'd be able to talk to these Yetis? Like if I was able to even use my telekinesis or my psychic ability to talk to them.
It would be animal handling type of thing, like talk to animals.
Well, I got a mind link. Do they speak language?
You are not
You want me to do Arcana
sure.
or History?
If you
Man, I write
give
books
me
about this stuff
history,
all the
yeah.
time. I write books about this stuff all the time. 14.
14.
I
Yetis
even wrote a
are
book last time.
Yetis are
language.
intelligent. They keep to themselves, so they're not the kind of creature to be, going to cities. But they are intelligent and have a language and have family units, and they tend to stay in just family units. They don't have like a tribe or groups larger than just mates and their children.
Would I have known anybody that's ever spoke Yeti? Or is it just a theory kind of thing?
It is theory. It's information that you know because it's just
I wrote the book.
someone wrote the book and you've read it before.
He probably copied it. Let's be honest here.
Hey.
Yeah.
I added
This
a
thing
little
just
bit.
murdered. This thing murdered a citizen of Icewind out here. Fuck it. Let's go kill it.
We'll put it in its
Or
place.
capture it.
I
Forcefully,
well, yeah, one
if
of the two.
necessary.
I prefer to actually talk to things
You're
so
gonna-
that I don't
You're
get my
gonna
head
capture
crushed.
a giant muscly creature that's 10 feet tall.
He's
Why
gonna
won't we talk
replace
to it?
my assistant. That's my plan.
Right. Let's tell
We'll
these guys to
tell
get us
all
some
that
We'll
snowshoes
tell y'all that.
and some like big chunks of meat, and maybe some bear traps.
Well, I already have snowshoes, so I'm good there.
Well,
Okay.
I don't have snowshoes. Buy me some snowshoes, guys, and some
Okay,
mittens
yeah.
and a toque.
Brunans.
I'm like the only one who paid his money to prepare to go up here.
I just bought
I
one
don't have
clothes.
snowshoes, but I'll take some snowshoes from you guys.
Yeah, I'll take snowshoes. I
Yeah.
don't have snowshoes.
So they've got
We
3
also
pairs of
need-
snowshoes.
I'll
Buy-
take
buy
some
me
snowshoes
some-
too.
Okay.
Buy me some gloves and a hat too.
So yeah, they walk with you to Black Iron Blades. Black Iron is it's a combination general store and smithy. There is there are a pair of dwarves who run it, man and a woman. The man is in one section with a bunch of blades. I don't think. Yeah, he's got no armor, just weapons. And he, as soon as you come in, he's like, "Oh, can I get you a weapon? I got swords, knives, whatever you need." And The
Do you have axe beaks?
the woman says, Garn, I don't think they want your swords. Axe beaks, no, we don't have any animals, but we do have many things here that you may need. So
Is this the place with the great swords? This is the great.
Garn
Or is this the other thing?
Garn says, yeah, I've got the best in 10
I've heard
pounds.
so much about you. Can we peruse your wares? I want to actually look at them. Can I?
Okay.
Would I be able to tell if it's good or not? Or is that just
You
investigation?
could, yes, investigation.
I'm gonna thoroughly investigate.
Okay.
15.
15? It's shit. Like, you can see he's done his best to hide it with sharpening and stuff, but you can see cracks in the steel from poor
lamination.
folding and stuff.
I'm just gonna straight up ask him. It's like, why are you just like not good at this? Do you need like a new hammer? What's going on?
Says, I don't know what you mean. It's best there
I'll show him
is.
the cracks.
We just got here. Maybe we shouldn't insult her.
I am trying to help him. Let me see your snowshoes.
Alright, so you can get snowshoes. Snowshoes, you don't have to pay anything. The three dwarves pay for anything that you need to help them out. So we have 3 pairs of snowshoes that were going to Lilith. Was it Lilith, Skamos, and Severin?
And me.
Yes.
And Golma.
Somebody's dog.
Okay.
I need a
So Corbin and one of the other 2 of you, you get a set of snowshoes, and there are a number of other things that might be useful. You were looking for a hat, right, Corbin?
Yeah, gloves and a warm hat.
Okay, so you can get
Maybe even some like long socks or something.
yeah, you can get a good hat, one of those fur ones, a Yushanka, like Iggy's wearing, and some fur-lined gloves or mittens, whichever one you prefer.
Is there
We'll do the fur-lined gloves.
hat that would like cover my face?
Or the balaclava.
A hat that would
Yeah.
cover your face. Probably not, but you could get a
Or a scarf even?
yeah, there are scarves you could get.
Okay. Because my thought process is I'm a changeling, so if they can't see my face, maybe I change it while it's underneath the scarf and
Yeah,
bam!
that makes sense. And something for our paladin, who I think is the only person wearing metal armor.
Yep.
They do offer to buy you a flask of armor insulation.
A flask? It's liquid?
It's a liquid. It gets
Okay,
painted
sure.
onto the inside and is good for a day. 24 hours.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. So,
I'll also get a glove, the fur-lined gloves.
okay. You get some fur-lined gloves, and anyone else need something?
I'm gonna take gloves and the scarf, maybe a hat too.
Okay.
Just stay warm, you know?
Yeah.
Do I actually have hands or do I have like elephant?
How are you
feet?
covering your tusk there?
What? I need to cover my tusks.
It's gonna be pretty. Not your tusk, your nose.
His
trunk.
tusks actually have those Santa hats
Do
on them.
they have any
Shrunk.
like fur like cloaks or jackets or something like that?
Yeah.
So I can wear like a cool hood.
Yeah. There's fur clothing that you can get that will keep you quite warm. It's got the hood and everything.
I already
I
had
want
a
that.
vest.
All right. And yeah, you do have hands, Golemov.
Yeah,
It's up to you whether you're like
Babar.
Babar, yeah, with the flat feet, but you do have hands. You have fingers. But yeah, that is gonna do you unless there's something else that you think you will need.
Yeah. I want climbing equipment.
Okay. They'll get you some climbing equipment. They seem a little, yeah, you get a climber's kit. They seem a little confused. They're like, she says, the mountain's not very close.
Yeah, but just in case.
Fair enough.
Do they have a steel mirror there?
There is, yes.
I'll just buy that myself.
Okay.
I won't take their charity. The job's not done yet.
All right, so that's 5 gold. You can tell that it's poor quality. It's like
Would I be able to like buff it out myself?
you probably could, because you know your thing. You would need a hammer to kind of hammer it out.
Smith's tools. I'm not proficient with them, but I got all my tools and everything ready to go.
Okay.
Once we're done here, I'd like to go and give the blacksmith a quick visit.
Okay.
Just,
Yep, you can head over to his side.
okay. But before I do that, I want to change myself to look like the leader of the dwarves.
Okay. You change yourself to look like Hruna.
And then I just want to ask the blacksmith what it is that just to confirm what our contract was originally.
He says, I needed the iron. Gotta make weapons with something.
How much gold were you going to give us again? I forget. It's been cold out there. Short memory.
Says, well, iron's not cheap. Now you're making me look up how much iron costs.
Neither are good companions, and we lost one, so just remember that.
Oh, of course, of course. I'm very sorry for your loss.
How good is your voice?
It would be, it was gonna be 100 gold to do it.
I
Of
think
course,
that there's been
of course, we'll
bit
be
of a-
paying hazard pay to your fallen friend's family.
perfect. That sounds good to me. As long as we understand that the job's got a little bit more hazardous.
Yes, yes.
Now that there's Yetis involved.
Yep. All right.
Okay, well, I'll be off. Thanks for your time, good sir.
You're welcome. Okay.
I'll go let the rest of our team know about the contract that's been in place.
All right.
So do we know how much 6 of those, whatever those gems were? How much those would cost?
They tell you that they are 50 each.
Oh. Okay. Alright, let's go kill some Yetis.
All right. Oh no. I had an error loading. Shite. So we're gonna have to exit and then restart. So, give me a moment while the map reloads.
Honor your DM again.
Yeah,
Happy.
until I get the second screen up and share it again.
Man, it feels like I have the monitor here, but I have it vertically, so when I pull my character sheet up, there's a lot of white screen, so just...
For whatever reason, it says that my character's health is still 8.
I just refreshed the page and it shows it properly now.
Is it?
Yeah. I'm just trying... I'm just looking.
And then
I'm just
share
curious.
again. The secondary display. This off. And now I've got to go back to this. Okay. And then back to Streamlabs, and yes, everything's back to normal. Okay. All right. So, music again. And Icewind, Dale, Bryn Shander. And then player view. So, Hruna points you the direction you have to travel, which is going to be almost directly north, a little bit to the east. And yeah, she points you that way. She says it was about an hour running, so it might be a little longer.
Are there any mounts that are used in this area?
Mounts would be like there's horses and stuff. They'll be very cold. Axe beaks are acclimatized to the weather, and yeah. But
Okay, so that question was already asked, and there's no axe beasts in the city, so we're good to go. So we're on foot.
No, she said that they don't have them because they're just a general store.
Oh.
If you go to the stables, you might be able to rent one or buy one.
And we need a sled too.
Would they have that at the stables?
So, I did do the math. Yeah, you would go to the stables, but the math is saying that in order to pull a sled that would fit all of you and what you have on you with no additional supplies, you would need a 6-person sled, which will be the same price as D&D Beyond has, and you would need 2 axe beaks. You would need 3 axe beaks to pull it because of your weight.
I was just thinking that it could be like a beast of burden. So, like if we were collecting larger creatures like a yeti, then we could just dump it on the sled. Because,
Okay,
I mean,
so you want a
bag of
yeah. So you want
a
a
bag of clothing.
just a sled that's used specifically for carrying stuff with you, not a passenger.
I was going to ask the opposite question. What if we attempted to use the Yeti to pull the 6-person sled? Would that work?
Probably.
It would do a pretty good job, but remember, it is a sapient creature.
All right.
So,
just needs some convincing, is what you're saying.
Pretty much.
What I'm hearing. Okay.
Ryan, can your character create a sled that we can it can be a storage sled?
Well, you can buy
No, not yet.
You can buy a
carpentry skills.
supply sled that would be half the price of a sled that's in the in D&D Beyond.
We can
Yeah,
just
'cause I thought if we were gonna pick up all sorts of creatures, it doesn't matter in the minus 45-degree weather. Nothing's gonna rot out here.
Yeah.
We can just
Yeah.
leave them outside.
Let's go buy an axe beak and a sled.
Ryan's
Alright.
character can just continually build on this one sled until it becomes this ridiculous storage shed of immaculate proportions.
With
Once I get
hands
my
and body
blacksmithing
parts.
tools and stuff, yeah.
Oh, you could teach the blacksmith how to do stuff too.
Next level if I don't die.
Yeah.
Yeah, just don't have a bookcase fall on you.
Right?
So close to death.
Yep.
Oh, is there anything where we might be able to, let's say, hire a mercenary?
If you want to hire a mercenary, you can. You do have your assistants who are combat capable. If you want to bring any of them.
We're
I don't
pretty
know how combat capable my little frog man is.
good for
For
people.
our
Fish
little beast of burden sled, how many axe beaks do we need?
Just one.
So it's gonna cost us. I think you said half the price for like a sled that is just for shit.
Carrying shit.
Yeah.
Okay,
Half the
then
price
it's
for the
gonna be
sled.
like 60 gold. 60 gold for everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in for. How many is this? There's 6 of us.
Yeah.
So 10 gold each.
I'll
Sure.
pitch the gold so that we can have a sled.
So 10
How
gold
much
each
is
then.
the pet for it?
Sounds good.
An axe beak.
The axe beak. How much?
Axe beak is 50 gold, but the sled's 10 gold, so it's 60 gold.
Are
and
we
then get
getting
an axe
two?
beak and sled.
Are we getting 2 axe beaks to pull us? Is that what we need for all 6 of
we're
us? Or are we just getting?
No, we're
the
just
one
gonna use
person?
one.
I think we're just
the beast of
walking it.
burden. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm in on it. So in total it's 110. So it's gonna be
No,
almost.
it's 60 total.
It's 60 total.
The beast is.
That's the math.
Oh.
Yes.
We're only one axe beak, which is 50 gold, and then the sled is 10 gold, so it's only 60
Ah.
gold.
Quick math. Got it.
All right. Is anyone gonna throw down their character sheet for equipment, or
How do we?
So-
Yeah, like how do we want to?
who's gonna? You know what? Let's have Ryan do it. Ryan, throw it into your equipment that you have the sled and the axe beak, because I'll forget it.
That's a voluntold if I've ever heard.
Well, he's sort of the leader of
Yeah,
this
I'll put that in there.
expedition.
I sent you the bag stuff, right? Like the.
Bag of cold.
Oh, I was just doing it on my character sheet D&D Beyond. I'm just
Oh,
doing
right.
it manually.
Right.
So every time I add or subtract something, I just add or subtract the weight on it. Just the total.
So I think Ryan would be our de facto leader, I guess. Hey, you'll lead
If you
this
want to go for
expedition.
that, yeah.
I guess so, sure. I don't
You're the
mind.
smart guy. I'm the strong guy. So
I
that's
thought
how
we
we'll
were
do
all. I thought we were all compatriots.
We're
That's
also
equal
all
say.
we're also all outcasts except for you. You're the only one that had
Yeah.
like any kind
Remember,
of major
your name
sway
was
with
on
the
your name was
university.
on the thing, even though it was upside down. It
True.
was your name.
Yeah.
I'm renowned.
You are the
easiest one to
chosen
spell.
one. It would seem. As
I think
told
Iggy
by
was easiest to spell out of all of them.
Little Patch.
I think mostly Iggy's the more responsible one. So like, if anyone to get shit for stuff going wrong, that's going to be him, not us.
I second
Think of
that.
that. So I vow and tell him that he is now the de facto leader.
All right.
Okie doke. Who wants to name the axe beak?
Why?
I got
Then you'll get attached to it. It's just the beast of burden.
You know what? Let's do a
50 gold
throwback.
on it. I'm already
Name
attached to it.
name's Roach. We'll just do a throwback.
Random name generator. Here we go.
How about the druid? She's the animal person. She can ask the axe beak what its name is.
Yeah.
We know that from when she's
Oh, yeah.
talking to the cats.
Yeah, she should just ask it its name.
Oh, and then she can totally talk to the Yeti, so we don't have to kill it too.
There we are.
Lilith,
And then we have a.
Lilith, you're muted.
Isn't it?
Right, what's up?
We want you to talk to the axe beak and tell us its name.
Okay, hello. Oh, I'm gonna do my talking to animals. I don't need to do a cantrip for that, right?
No,
Nope.
you just ritual it.
You can
Okay,
do it
yeah.
as a ritual for 10 minutes, and then you can.
Alright.
We'll, like start loading
Alright,
equipment
the
as
cats
you do
were
it.
fighting.
Yeah.
There's just a lot going on.
Yep.
Hey, what's up, Speak?
It says, "Hello. How do you talk?
I'm special like that. I'd rather talk to you than these jerk-offs.
Just watching them squawk
You
back and
guys
forth.
don't know what I'm saying.
No,
Oh,
we're
I'm
just
pretty sure we
watching.
can get the gist of it, though.
We're just watching them squawk back and forth.
Body language says a lot.
Some hand gestures,
what can
right?
I call you? Axe speak. What is your name?
He says, my name is George.
Alright, George, nice to meet you. I'm Lilith.
Hello, Lilith. Nice to meet you.
Alright, so I tell the guys his name is George.
George?
Anything else you guys want me to ask him?
Tell
Then
George
it
if
is
he
George.
gives us any attitude, his name will be Chicken Wing, and I'll make him dinner.
I'll say he's one of the jerk-offs.
I look at him. I'm
I'm
like,
gonna,
he looks more like a Philip.
I'm gonna go pat George on the head and say good boy.
How do you know it's a boy?
Well, I'm assuming, but I have a
Maybe
check.
you should go down and check.
I'm
Give him a good old scamoose and just give a reach around.
I'm gonna take a hard pass on this one, but you never know how far we go when we get cold. On to the next.
Happens on the trail, stays on the trail. Gotcha.
We don't talk about what happens in the Tauntaun.
All right.
So we know where we're going in terms of Yeti direction. Is that correct?
Being
Yeah.
north for about
Yeah.
approximately an hour. So they're at running speed. So I'm gonna say probably an hour and a half walking.
Yeah.
Okay. So, is there any way that we can like sort of hook up with? Is there such thing as like ski for us, or is
Ease?
sort of
Sorry?
snow skis?
Yeah, you can get cross country skis. Skis
Oh,
with
shit.
poles.
Do you think it would be worthwhile, since we have our Snowbeak George and the cart leading the way, to maybe get some skis and just sort of follow behind it? I think it might be a little bit quicker. Like we even maybe
What-
rope up.
What would you think would be faster than Brad as a DM? Snowshoes or skis, or is it about the same?
I mean, depending on how good you are with cross country skis. If you're better at it than me, then cross country skis. If you're as good as me, then probably snowshoes.
Okay, I'm gonna say snowshoes, and I don't imagine I touch skis ever.
I already have snowshoes, so I'll stick with those.
Okay.
I'll stick with
We
my
need to start
snows.
tracking out where these dwarves went so we can find this Yeti and
Yeah, also
straight
just
up murder it.
now that I think about it, snowshoes is probably better because they'll distribute my weight since I'm a big boy.
You're a big boy wearing heavy armor.
Yeah. I put on
I'd say that
these
we're
skis,
pretty
I'll
good
just
at
sink
that.
into the ground like 3 feet.
I somehow am the lightest person on the snow.
Yeah. Monks are good at that, aren't they? So, you guys head out. You are on the you're on the Jesus, my brain keeps just dying. You're on the trail. You're able to follow their steps, even though it's a little snowy. And then you see a.
Can we, before we get too far into it,
Mhm.
because it said it was an hour up, right?
Yep.
So can we tell that there was 3 people running away from this?
Yeah. It's pretty
Yeah,
easy
and
to
then
tell.
and then once we're getting closer, I'd like us to slow down, and then just this, scout out the area to see if maybe there's footprints over here, there's something over there, just so we're not going to get ambushed or anything like that.
Yeah, sure.
And stealth up, and that's if you guys are down, because I'm going to stealth up and
I don't want to charge.
keep a good eye out.
Okay.
Yeti's gonna eat me.
So who has lights? It is it's twilight, so there is some light, but it's pretty dim.
I have torches.
introduce
Unless someone has
flame.
better.
Okay. Yeah. So everyone's
I also
got
have
a
my
little bit.
I've got my bullseye lantern of my Everbright lantern.
Yes, I have that set up on the map, and I just have to give everyone.
So I got that working as a flashlight, and I will ask the group. I'll ask it who knows how to handle animals, because they should direct George.
Well, that would
I'm gonna
be
say,
our
Well, that's
friend.
me.
yeah.
She'd know how to do that. I've got +4 animal
Awesome.
handling, if that
I
makes
got
any difference.
+3.
Well, I can
Is
already
that-
talk to George, so I can probably just ask him. What do you need from him? Just to stop?
No, you just lead him and where he needs to
I
go.
actually have proficiency
I
in
have
animal handling.
+6 animal handling. So
There you go, boom.
Yeah, there you go. You are now George's keeper.
Yeah, that's fine.
You and George.
I'm happy with that.
That means that automatically you become our, what is it? You're our supply. No, what's the word for it? There's a way better name for it. Person who does all our supply work.
Quartermaster.
Yeah.
And do all the stuff. Yeah, sure.
We each have jobs.
You'll just
No.
ask George to do it, and he'll just pick it out and drop it on you.
Yeah.
Anywho,
I'm gonna guess that probably Deckard is gonna be our
stealth up.
face. Is
What?
that right? Are you gonna be our
Face?
face?
your face.
Actually, no, that's a
Sure.
bad idea. Never mind. He is not gonna
I'll
be
be
our face.
I'll be your mouthpiece.
I don't know if that's a good idea. I retract that.
You
Never mind.
Anyway, I stealthed when we're getting to the area.
Okay. Well, you're not quite there yet.
Well, I will stealth when we get there.
All right. So you are about jeez. You're a little ways out, probably about half hour, 45 minutes in.
Do we see anything?
And you do see something on the horizon. Well, at the edge of it would be Iggy's lantern, because it can put the light out the furthest. It is it's a sled being pulled by a couple humanoid creatures, and you can see a few humanoids on the sled as well, heading towards
Are
you.
they big? Are they
I just
big?
like tap.
One of them, the one that's doing the driving, is tall, and all the others are short.
Like tap Skamos. Someone beat you to your idea.
You know what?
Do we
hold
have
on a
anyone
second.
that has like a scope?
Yeah, you know what, Scamos?
What?
Why doesn't he make himself
Need
look
one.
like a yeti? And it's
He can only
Really
look like a
tall
humanoid.
Yeti.
he's far away, so just make a big noise.
Would Yetis have a discernible scent?
Of course, they'd be
Yeah.
very musky.
Can I smell to see if this is a Yeti? Because I have keen smell, being a Loxodon.
Yeah, sure.
I'm
I would
very
like-
knowledgeable in Yeti sense.
Like,
Yeah, I have a
I
Yeti
would like
candle
to
in my
smell.
room that's Yeti scented.
I would like to
see if it
smell what he smells
Yeti
like.
ass.
Okay.
Does it smell like Yeti up dog?
What's up, dog?
What is it again? I
Not
think
much.
it's
What about you?
wisdom and perception. Yes.
New scent by Calvin Klein. Yeti do ass.
16.
Ooh,
I
Does
think
not
it smells like a Yeti.
does not smell like Yeti.
Smelling sweaty Yeti balls.
Well, I'm like, I
So,
say it's well,
First stickles.
maybe not.
First stickles.
It's not a Yeti.
I'd suggest that we stealth and then we can pop out on them.
I don't think we're going to be that stealthy. Or it's it's twilight. And we have a lantern beaming right at them. They know we're already
Yeah,
here.
they're
Yep.
gonna know where I am. So
Yeah.
don't even
I
bother.
I can stealth right into a snowbank right now.
All right.
am I, for
Oh.
future reference, am I able to make myself look like a Yeti?
No.
Or is that something?
They are not humanoids.
Okay.
They're sapient, but they're not humanoids.
I think they're monstrosities.
Yes.
I will lump my way over through the snow to this other group of travelers.
All right.
How about we all go up together, just in case.
So, as you get closer, you notice that all of these small humanoids are kobolds. For our viewers who are not very versed in D&D, I know there's at least one. Kobolds are sort of small lizard kind of people. Descended from dragons very distantly. No wings.
They're sort of...
Yeah. Go ahead.
Tiny dragon people.
Yeah. Trying to think of a good way to explain them. I was going to say they're like kangaroos, but dragons.
I mean, like, the kobolds kind of look like what most people picture imps as, right? Like, minus the horns.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, I guess.
Like, with the wings and the tail and, yeah. Just less the horns. They're all scaly and stuff.
Yeah. These ones, while you were in Bryn Shander, you did see a few kobolds who were all white scaled. None of these ones have white scales. They're all a muddy brown. What's everyone's passive perceptions? Do we have someone with good? Oh yeah.
I got 15 passive.
Mine's 13.
Yeah. Iggy's
My passive
terrible.
insight is 15. I can
I'm not
tell
even
when
paying
someone.
attention.
Wait, your perception plus wisdom?
So perception plus 10.
That's your passive.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Then mine's
13.
16.
Yeah.
Oh.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah. Well, wisdom-based class. So, so Lilith and who had the 15? I think that was Severn.
No, 13.
Oh, Corbin.
Corbin.
Right. You two can see from this distance that the two kobolds that are pulling the sled are zombies.
Oh,
Oh.
interesting.
Um,
I will casually
It-
mention it to our friends. I
Yeah.
say,
Is-
"You pulling
In
a zombie?"
this age, is necromancy still frowned upon?
it is frowned upon, but not looked on as evil unless it's being used for, unless
So
it's being used for
decriminalized,
evil.
actually.
Yeah.
Wait, so we can only tell that the guys that are pulling our zombies, can we see who's the big tall character?
So I am just finding her. So not that one, not that one. So, this is a woman. She has a snow owl that is perched on her shoulder, gray hair, and she has an eye patch. And as she gets closer to you guys, she pulls up and says, "Greetings."
Greetings. I see you found my cart or my sled. That's wonderful. How much would you like for the finder's fee?
That's very funny, but I've had this sled for a few months now.
Few months? Isn't this iron ore that you got riding up in here?
She says, "I have no iron, honey. Just me and my friends. A little bit of food."
I must be mistaken.
No.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
Deckard,
insight check.
Yeah, go for it.
18.
18.
Bunch of dead kobolds sitting on the thing.
She is completely honest.
Oh, okay.
The undead kobolds are pulling.
Alright, so that'll be my mistake. We are looking for a sled that's in this general direction that was attacked by a Yeti. Would you know anything about that?
She says, "Haven't seen a another sled,
You must-
but
You must have passed something by.
oh,
Maybe
I
blood,
did. There was a headless dwarf, about a click back. Don't worry, I didn't raise him like my friends here. A headless zombie is as useful as no zombie.
Very nice. What are you doing out here anyway?
Oh,
There's Yetis about.
she says, I'm heading to Bryn Shander, dear. Actually, looking for a friend of mine. If your travels take you around 10 towns, would you keep an eye out for a young woman with glasses? She has a package for me that just hasn't shown up. She was supposed to arrive by ship a few 10 days ago, and haven't seen hide nor hair of her.
We'll keep our eye out for sure. You don't happen to know her name or anything else?
Her name is Nas Lantimir.
Yeah, we'll
And
definitely.
What
keep
is
a
your
lookout.
name?
Oh,
Yeah.
so sorry. How rude of me, dear. My name is Valin Harpel.
It's nice to meet you, Valin.
Very pleased to meet you as well.
You said that you're looking for a book?
No, not a book. She has a package.
Package, sorry.
Is she human? Is she elven?
She is human,
Orcish?
yes. Valin is also a human.
You're a necromancer?
Yes.
Nice, that's super awesome.
Does she
What do
know
you-
that she has the package you need?
Well, she's the one who took it and is bringing it here for me.
Okay. We'll keep an eye out for her. We'll let you know as soon as. Where can we find you? We're going to be in Bryn Shander?
I'm
Go
gonna
to
be
North.
traveling all over, but
Meet us at Northlook.
yes, meet me at Northlook. I'll figure something out for how you can contact me if you come across her.
Well, I figure you probably have some pretty good information about this area. We're from the university, and I'm all about finding out new stuff. And any rumors, anything you know would be greatly appreciated.
Well,
Oh,
of
we
course,
can
I
share
would
knowledge.
be happy to help.
Wonderful.
Well, it's still quite cold out. I'll head on. Like I said, about one click back, just follow the tracks of my little friends here.
How heavily dressed is she?
Oh, quite heavily dressed. She's got mittens on and fur-lined cloak and fur clothes. She's bundled up. She just doesn't have a scarf or anything like that, but she's got hat and whatnot.
I'm gonna bump Lilith and tell her to say hi to the owl. See if the owl knows anything.
That'll take her 10 minutes.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Okay, so never mind.
Unless she wants to use up a spell slot.
I don't know if there's much more we can get out of. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you want me to use this?
Okay. I think we're gonna go meet her at Northlook, and then you can have more time in the warmth anyway.
Aren't you, aren't you telepathic?
I'm
That's only
telepathic.
like cell phone between us.
That's
I can
probably.
actually read minds.
You know what? Never mind.
That's
Well,
what
never
I mean.
mind.
Yeah, well, it says mind link is when you use mind link to speak telepathically to a creature. You can use it. Yeah, you talk to them, but they
What
must be
if-
able to know one language at least.
What if
It's
the
probably
creature's familiar?
'cause she's a wizard.
Yeah.
Oh, fair enough. Cool.
So you could tech.
Yeah. Do you have anything to trade, Chevaline Harpel?
She says,
That
no,
would help us in our little. We're gonna be fighting a Yeti, so
Yeti,
help
that's...
that I've been... Yes. And you can
That's
tell
not
I'm not
good.
the... Yeah. I
Sorry.
need something to not die.
Go ahead,
I've got
Gollum.
money.
I was gonna say what was actually on the sled again?
Just her, the living kobolds, and some, like, a little box of supplies. More like a bag, actually, that's tied
And-
down.
So we would know the relevance of the colors to dragons, correct? And how
Yeah.
kobolds. Okay, and how kobolds pretty much emulate that, kind of.
Yeah. Brown, this brownish color, tells
Yeah.
you that they're probably, like, very, very low on the totem pole when it comes to a chromatic color, because there aren't any brown dragons. So it's more like these ones might be somewhat closer to wyverns, less the
say, like-
less the stinger.
Yeah. Okay.
And she tells you, Corbin, I'm sorry, I don't have anything I can trade. I just have some food left over that.
How
Get us
about
there.
knowledge? Do you know anything about Yetis? Can I talk to Yetis? Is there anything where I can get a Yeti to maybe scare one off so it doesn't attack me?
She says, from what I know about
Information is
Yetis,
just as powerful.
you can speak to them and probably afraid of fire. I would assume so, given the life they lead in harsh places like this, and they don't seem to need to be kept warm.
Alright.
Aside from all the fur, of course, but they don't make fires or anything like that, so could be a reason for that.
Alright, cool.
When we leave, I just want to
Thank you
say to
very
her. Sorry. When we leave, I just want to say to her, please bury the bodies when we're done.
She says, these boys, of course. They were such good friends of mine. Taken before their time.
I'll just give her a nod and kind of walk away.
Alright. So, you guys managed to follow her tracks back. And you crest a snow-covered ridge. You were going to hide yourself, Corbin?
Yeah, I wanted to stealth when we were getting to the area.
Okay.
You want me to re-roll again? Or use up
What
I
did you
had
roll?
I rolled a 22 before.
Oof. Okay, yeah. You're invisible to everyone.
Wait.
So you crest this snow-covered ridge and see a frozen, dismembered corpse in the gully in front of you. Snow covers some of the gory bits, but the headless torso and severed limbs are quite visible. You do see tracks in the snow all over around the corpse, and you see telltale grooves in the snow left behind by a sled that's been hauled away.
Interesting.
No, she said that Yetis are probably afraid of fire, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I pull a flask of oil out of my bag of holding to get it ready, just in case.
Okay.
I'd like to inspect the body for any equipment or anything useful.
Okay.
Should inspect it to see if it actually was a Yeti that ripped his head off.
So.
What would a Yeti need iron for, right?
Well,
True.
you can
That's a
give
good
me
question.
an investigation for looking over the body.
Which guy?
Severin was doing that.
Yeah. I was just going to
16.
mention to him.
Okay. So he doesn't really have anything. He does have an ice pick and He's wearing snowshoes on the one foot that's left over. The other one is kind of stuck in the snow with the snowshoe up.
I'll start picking up the pieces and putting them into the cart or the sled.
I'll take his ice pick for now. It can come in handy later.
All right.
Would we be able to tell if his head was ripped off by, say, some big creature?
Yeah, are there any like claw marks on him or?
There, you can't find the head, but there are some claw
in
marks.
Medicine.
What's that?
I'm proficient in medicine, so.
Oh yeah.
Does it look like his head got ripped off by a strong creature?
Yes.
I'll
The way the
tell
skin was torn, it wasn't cut off, it was pulled off.
I'll say this man died of a heart attack right before his head was pulled off.
You probably did.
Thanks, Doctor.
Fair enough.
What direction did the sled look like it was pulled?
You can give me a survival check.
13. Oh wait, with my
17.
Or yeah, 17 with my bonus.
Whew. So, you can see that it was pulled to the east, and yeah, you let's see. Yeah, you can see that it was pulled along by about half a dozen small humanoids. You see
No big tracks?
No, you do see big tracks that went off in a different direction. And those are older and they're almost completely wiped out by the snow that's falling.
The newer ones, it would be who took the stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll
So do
let
you guys want to
everybody
go
know
after the
about
Yeti?
that.
Or do you want to go after the cart? Or the...
I'm gonna say we go for the valuables first, and then if we find the Yeti on the way back, then we deal with it. But I don't say we go to the way to deal with the big giant thing, in my opinion.
True.
So,
If I investigate the corpse, did he have anything else on him?
he did not have anything on him, no. Just what you were able to find, the ice pick and snowshoes.
Did he look like he was picked over?
Yeah.
Like, do I see any like strings like sliced or anything?
Yeah, he was picked over.
Are we going to take his body back with us?
Or do we want to try and
For the
bury it
dwarves?
and just tell the
Yeah, I
dwarves that we
was
buried it?
putting him in the sled.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, the pieces of
Yeah.
them, yeah.
So,
Never mind.
as you
What piece
guys,
did we find?
you found everything except the head. And I mean, there are bits of, innards that are
Fine.
kind of tossed far enough apart that you're not sure if you want to be trying to find all of them.
Actually, I pull out of the bag of holding a shovel, and I'll scoop him up so we bring the body back to him.
Okay. So as
It'd
you
be frozen
guys,
anyway, so it'd be like an intestine sickle, right?
yeah,
As you're slowly pegging everything together, I'm gonna meditate in a prayer for his body.
okay.
Not his soul?
Just
I
the
mean-
one?
prayer firm as well.
To me, it's the same thing. That's the whole
Right.
point of all of my theories. Is that you are one. You are your soul. You are your body. You are you. You are
missing
your
a side.
astral self.
Very good. Very good. Okay.
All right. I have a feeling I
give him a
know
shit.
which subclass you're going for. So as you guys are going through all of this, the snow starts to get really, really heavy, and it gets into blizzard conditions. So you have a choice. You can follow the tracks in the blizzard, which will be quite difficult, or you can hunker down and wait out the blizzard, but you don't know what will happen with the tracks.
I don't want to lose the tracks. Might be able to not have a blizzard on the other side. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Well, we can keep following the tracks. I'd rather not lose it, and then this will be all for nothing.
Yeah, but you know where we are, right? This isn't a very hospitable place.
What we should do is we should tie a rope to the sled, and then have everyone hold on to the rope as we walk, and have someone lead the axe beak and follow the tracks, so that way we won't get separated.
Okay.
Like tie ourselves together in like a little.
Or at least hold on to the rope and tie ourselves together so we don't get lost.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right.
Who had that torch?
Better hurry up, though.
So,
Whoever had
I
the
don't have a
giant
torch.
torch.
I have the
away.
ever-burning bullseye lantern.
yes.
I think I can also go up front.
Can we put him on the axe beak with the torch?
Yeah.
Just give him right in front
Or
of you.
whoever's leading, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Just put whoever that
I'll
is.
try to
should
hold on. I don't know how good I am at riding an axe beak.
And it would be bareback as well.
I'll stand on the sled, and I'll just try
I mean,
to shine
I have animal handling, so I could probably ride him.
I was just saying because he's like
Trying
the
to,
littlest.
knock me off.
Well, she's also
I
little.
also
Halflings
I
are
also
about the same
have
size.
Oh yeah, she's a halfling.
Yeah.
I keep thinking she's an elf.
As well.
Okay.
No, she could totally do it too. I thought she was an elf, not a halfling.
So I'll ride the George.
Okay.
And should we use the torch or should I use? I think the
Use
torch
the
is
lantern.
probably-
Yeah, the torch
the lantern-
has.
Lantern?
Yeah, the lantern has
It's not just a.
has a longer.
It's like a flashlight.
Yeah, it's got a larger distance on it.
Do you guys need a rope or do we have one?
Yeah,
'Cause I
we
have
do.
a 50-foot rope.
Let's use yours.
Okay, so
I
we'll
don't
use
have
the
one.
rope and attach everything. And I'll get on George. And
I'll go
use it to slowly following
first next to the.
the tracks.
Are we sure it's not Jorge? Are we sure it's George?
He said George.
He said George. Okay. So,
Let's venture out before we lose them.
what I'm going to need from you guys is another sorry, my brain just died. I'm gonna need another survival. Yes, that's the word I was looking for.
Survival check from everybody.
Survival.
Oh, son of a bitch, I get the six.
20.
We don't have to do it if we don't like. My guy doesn't know anything about the.
Yeah, you don't have to if you don't want to.
Oh, you don't? I thought this would be one where we're gonna get like everybody's put together to see who's the best, or to see if we get past the certain thing. But no?
No, not on
What
this one.
happened? Sorry, I had to leave for a sec.
That's alright.
The city gnome has no fucking idea in the snow here.
What did you
We're
need?
rolling survival checks.
Yeah. If you
I
want
have
to
a
be
drink.
trying to follow the tracks.
I rolled a 20.
Can I use my keen sense of smell to follow the scent of the axe beak?
To follow the axe beak,
And get
yes. You would be close
and
enough to
get
follow the
advantage.
axe beak. Yeah.
Sorry,
We got separated?
No.
What do we roll
Not
for
yet.
No.
survival?
Yes, you can
Any.
roll for survival.
Or what do we roll?
There's a
So
skill
It's on
check.
your,
Yeah.
it's on your sheet, Melissa.
you should be able to click
might
it
have to
and
put
then
it down.
it will roll the die for you and add everything.
Yeah. Like
It's
where it
like
says
at
the
the
plus whatever.
Oh, okay. What the fuck? Oh, 7?
Oof.
Lame.
Right?
Here, I can roll two.
So from atop the axe beak, you're having a little more difficulty. but Severin, Skamos and Severin was rolling as well.
Yeah, I can roll.
Yeah, I hit an 18. Hit me up.
I got a
I
20.
found her away. Oh,
I'll be
fine.
right back.
That way.
I'm the shining light.
Yeah.
Fuck you then.
Yeah.
Don't even worry about me. I got 5.
So, Skamos, you are finding exactly where these tracks are. You have no problem following these tracks. And sorry, I've got to grab everything here and grab that and grab that. Okay. And then we can go over here like this. So, you guys are getting close enough. You can just barely, at a distance, see flickering light from a couple torches.
Look at this production value.
Yeah.
I guess I'd continue to the torches anyways.
Okay.
I'd continue as well.
All right.
Okay.
So you guys.
Oh, is that a big hole in the ground?
That is a hole in the ground. It looks like there is some water underneath here. You're on maybe a pond or crossing past a pond. So.
Hey, Brad.
Yep.
The vision's bad. Not it's not doing the fog of war thing. I don't know if that's
to the right.
Wait, we can see some of the
Fog
guys.
award.
no. Some of it's not fog of war, but also when he walks past it, it doesn't do the light gray fog of war. It goes completely black again.
Oh, that's because it's got vision and Severin was holding a torch, so that is the distance that the torch is going in the blizzard.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. No.
Yeah. That
saying.
tiny bit of light gray around the edge is the furthest edge of the torch.
Excuse me.
Yep.
So, you guys are getting closer, and as you get closer, they don't appear to have noticed you yet. All of these creatures, from the swears that they're uttering, all sound to be goblin. And
I'm gonna snuff my light.
okay, snuff in your torch.
Can we see that they're goblin from where we are?
They are. All you can see is the edge of the torch.
Okay.
You're not seeing the actual people holding them yet.
I'm gonna walk and continue walking and bump into the axe beak.
Okay.
Donk.
I'm also gonna walk up ahead too, but I'm gonna move farther up I'm gonna spread out.
Okay.
Other direction on the other side. Just kind of spread out.
All right.
And before I do that, I'll whisper to everybody, just kind of spread out. And let's move up ahead. Shut off your lights.
Okay, shut off my torch.
All right. Light off.
How did he not tie himself to the cart like we planned?
Did I?
Yeah.
I untied myself and just walked away. I'm like, everybody,
Just-
spread out.
What?
I wasn't tied. I was just standing in the cart.
Right. Okay. So, what is everyone doing? You are.
Does it look like there's an argument, or can we overhear anything?
Sounds mostly like. Does anyone speak Goblin?
No.
No?
Closest I
don't
got
think
is
so.
Dwarvish.
Yeah, sounds mostly like there's a lot of grunting. So they are pulling this sled and they don't appear to like having to do so.
Oh, this is our sled?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no. Okay, screw this. I'm just gonna, like... I didn't realize it was our sled. I'm gonna start kind of like walking in front of... I'm gonna untie myself and then, yes, walk in front of the axe beacon, like, try and... kind of get to, like, to the edge of the light and be like, Are they like moving as well, or are they stationary?
No, they're moving. They're moving slowly because they're pulling a very heavy cart for themselves.
Okay, so we can just kind of keep up easily. Okay.
So, just as we approach, I'm just going to remind people, from when I inspected this, I think I saw about 6 different footsteps. So, when we approach, just keep that in mind, that we're going to possibly have to deal with 6 of them, or we could try and maybe bluff or intimidate our way out of this. How do you guys want to approach this?
Well, let's try to intimidate him first and then kill him.
Yeah. Which one of these guys looks like they're the most leader type?
It is tough to tell. You've only got about 30 feet of vision.
Can I, like...
So, all you can see is the light and the edge of the sled. That's what Golemov can see because he's the furthest out.
Oh, by the way, at this point, I'm doing my talk to animals spell in case I need to have George help me in melee.
Okay.
Nice.
Are you gonna untie George from the sled?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, so how's the sled? Because we're kind of moving still.
Oh, okay.
Well, you guys could have pulled up to do this.
I assumed we were stopped at the moment to survey.
Either way, I'm gonna try and sneak under. Or how propped up is the sled? Are we talking like just like a couple inches, or like typical cart, or like typical sled? Or are we talking like those big slice horse sleds?
It is like a dog sled.
Okay, so I can't fit under it.
No.
Okay.
Definitely
I'll move
not.
up to the edge of their light there. I'll move up right into the light range, but right at the edge.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go right sort of beside Golemov.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyone else?
I'll stick back.
Okay.
I'm staying back. Excuse me.
All right.
Can I?
I'm gonna grab my my lantern back though to get ready to turn it on.
Okay. I'll have that
All right.
nearby.
I want to hop on the sled. Like, does it have handles at the end? Like a dog sled handles at the end on the back?
It is at the front. The driver.
So like where all the
Yeah, where they are, but they're pulling.
so where all the air is, but okay.
But you could hop up on the back, make it a hell of a
Okay,
lot more heavy for them.
Yeah, that's the whole point. It was in some way, shape, or form, I was trying to make it heavier for them without them completely noticing, but there's no way for them not to notice, so I'm just gonna jump on it.
Okay.
Make an entrance.
Alright, I think with that, we're going to want to roll some initiative.
I'm gonna go friends, and then it's gonna be like they're all gonna point their guns at me.
Could I have readied an action to throw a javelin as soon as combat starts?
You can, yeah. I'll say yes.
Okay, I'll have a javelin out and just waiting.
Okay.
And then basically, as soon as someone takes something like combat move, whatever, I'll just throw a javelin at them.
All right. So, give me your initiative rolls. Severin is 15.
I got 11.
11.
20.
20.
2.
Okay, I got you.
Sorry, I forgot how to roll for initiative again.
So there should be
initiative.
there should be a section that says initiative, and you just click on that. I think it's near the
Right
top.
next to your armor and right to the right of your skills.
I'm having to use like the D&D on my phone,
Yeah.
and it's a bit. Oh, I see it there.
Oh,
Okay. 15.
15. Okay. And so, I will let Severin get his attack off as we hop into combat.
Music change.
Foster?
We're too small in
Yeah.
our screens.
I'll let you get your javelin off.
Okay. I'll throw it at the guy that's like directly across from me.
Okay. Very first guy there.
God damn it.
18.
18. Okay, that is definitely going to hit.
Okay, I'll roll my damage. It's 8 damage.
Oof. So that goes right through him and comes out the front, and he doesn't even get a scream before he flops down dead. And
Alright, and I guess that was just my whatever. If I have movement at all, I'll just move closer, I guess. If I don't have movement, I'll wait till my turn next turn.
Okay, so yeah, that is just the surprise round. Now we're going into Golomov's turn.
Alright. So I'm gonna say, gentlemen, will you just leave?
Okay, they all turn to you, and they seem flabbergasted, but it is not their turn yet.
Okay, so they're not like doing anything.
They seem to be readying weapons because one of their friends just died. What's your insight?
My insight, my passive insight is 15.
Okay, they seem pretty scared,
Oh.
but they're
Scared the shit
grabbing
out.
for their weapons. But they seem pretty scared.
Tell them no more die if they run now.
Yeah. How far could I throw a goblin?
Goblin
Only one way
tossing
to find
is
out.
illegal in a lot
what
of
is your
states, just
carry?
saying. Your carrying weight's going to be probably
It's-
quite a bit.
It's dumb.
I think it's
I think
5
it's like-
times your strength, but your
but I count a size bigger, so.
it's
It's double that.
My carrying capacity or my push, pull, and drag.
push, pull, drag.
Push, pull, drag is 600 pounds.
Oh.
Yes.
You're gonna yeet
You
that
can
thing.
you can throw him. It would be an improvised weapon, but you could throw him probably about 30 feet, and
He's
an
Alright.
he will
friend,
take 3d6 from the landing.
I would like to try and attempt to grapple the goblin and throw the close goblin as far
At his
as I
friend.
can.
Okay.
No. I just want to throw him into the snow, like as far away as I can.
Okay. So you run up, standing on like the edge because you're a kick-ass monk, so you're running along the edge of the sled, and reach down, grab him, and he's got to roll an opposing check. Okay, that was. Sorry, I forgot to kill one of them. So he's rolling an opposing dex. Okay, give me your athletics to grab him.
That's right. Oh my god, I fucking rolled a 1.
Oh.
Yeah, heck yeah.
He rolled poorly, but you rolled worse. So what's your total on that athletics?
1, because I thought acrobatics was the one
No.
that I could use to grapple, and then I got them backwards.
Yeah.
So I took proficiency in acrobatics instead of athletics.
Okay.
So
All the flips.
He just barely, because he rolled really poorly too, gets out of the way. And that would be your action. I think you got a bonus action trunk though, don't you?
I do. Well,
Wing him with the trunk.
Trunk him.
what if?
Take that meaty club and take him out.
Beat club him.
You know what? Screw it. Wait, hold on.
Meat club!
Uh,
You hear that shouting from the darkness. We're all chanting in the darkness. Meat club, meat club.
Even George is saying
It's the
it.
dreaded meat club. It's the dreaded meat club. All the goblins in this area now know the horrors of meat club. The elephant.
when you spend a key point, it is unavailable. Okay, so it is a short rest. Okay, perfect. I get short rest. Key points.
Oh, nice.
I'm gonna blow a key point and try to throw him again.
Okay.
Because a key point can let me take another attack. So I would like to, instead of I would like to blow one and try to toss the not roll a 1 this time and toss this dude.
Let's go, Connor.
Oh, there we go. 18.
Okay.
Woo!
So, yeah, you grab him and you throw him.
I go to throw him by the leg and drop him and then grab him by the arm and toss him.
All right. So, you're throwing him forward or
yeah,
to the right?
towards the right.
Okay.
Basically away from us and
Okay. And roll me 3d6. Because this is not just soft snow.
Alright. 3d6 is 10.
10. Yeah,
That's a lot of damage.
that's him done as well. He lands and doesn't move.
Broke his neck.
I'm
I need to.
oh fuck.
He's like, I can't feel my legs.
Who's next?
He's holding both his legs and they're lip noodles.
I'm just I turn back to the rest of the party. No witnesses.
So you hear a scream from up front, and then something in Gnomish is shouted.
What's shouted? I speak Gnomish.
What's going on? It's a kind of crackly female voice.
I'd say you yell back nothing.
Feel back your mother.
Maybe when it's my turn, I rolled a 1 on initiative.
Whose turn is it next?
It is yours, Skamos.
I want to run up and try and intimidate these guys.
Okay.
See if I can just get them to run away from this now.
All right.
You've seen what my giant tusk elephant nose friend here can do. You don't want to see what the rest of our crew can do. Get out of here.
All right.
Leave the goods for us.
Okay, give me intimidation. Hi, buddy.
Oh.
Oh,
8.
stretch.
Woohoo!
That does not appear to phase them much.
Right.
Well, there we go, Spork. You saw the cat. Like I said, it was just going to be his tail. So.
Alright, I will use my vicious mockery at the closest
So
one to me.
that would have been an action, trying to scare them off.
Then I will, I'll just wait here then.
Okay. Look up. No? Okay, fine. So got a cat's ass in my face. Okay, so up next is Lilith, unless you wanted to use your bardic inspiration.
My party? Oh, no.
No, Skamos, sorry.
Yeah, I'll use it.
Okay, who do you want to inspire? How do you do your inspiration?
Do an inspiration on. Let's do it on. Sorry, I'm just trying to find the names here. We'll do it on Melissa here.
Lilith?
And we're gonna
Okay.
do it. Yeah. By singing a song, Burning Ring of Fire. We want to try and stay warm here. So yeah, down, down, down in the burning ring of fire, and we're gonna stay warm.
I know you hate it.
There you go.
Oh, but I want to say hi. Okay. All right. So that's a D6 at your level, or is it D4?
I think it's a D6.
Okay. So Melissa, that inspiration means that you can add a D6 to any one D20 roll.
Okay.
So, and it is your turn now. You are still back here.
How far can I, like, shoot a flame? I can hurl the flame at a creature within 30 feet of me.
Okay. So you are currently...
Are any of these guys within 30 feet?
Not at all, but I would say you could get George to move forward on your turn, and he can move 50 feet, so he can get you well within range.
Okay, would that take 2 turns?
No, you just
so
give
I
him a
wanna-
little
I
kick
wanna
to
ask-
move him forward, or ask him.
Move forward a bit, not too far.
Okay, so I'll get you
now I'm
within
at 30 feet
30,
away.
so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30,
And I'm
so
going
he
to
does
shoot
have to
a
move forward.
flame at one of the goblins.
So he can get you just within range.
Okay, and so I just, okay, let's see what I roll. I got a 5.
Alright, you rolled a 5. That is going to miss.
Damn it.
That was a D8.
Oh,
That was
you
the
rolled
damage.
you rolled the damage? Okay, you have to roll
Oh, sorry, I rolled the wrong one.
right,
Okay, I'll roll
the D20.
Thank you.
There you go.
I got a 25.
Holy crap! Is that a natural 20?
Nope.
19.
19.
Pretty
Oh
damn close.
I
man.
almost got a natural 20.
Almost.
Hold on.
Okay, yeah, so you rolled 5 for the damage. So he is not dead, but he's hurt. You scorched him pretty bad. Basically got him right in the face with that little tiny fireball. So 5 damage. Okay. And is there anything else that you're able to do with your turn? Bonus actions that you're able to use. I'm just going to open up your sheet here.
No idea.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that's all right. So, oh, you have. How do you have 2-weapon fighting already? Oh no, that's just normal. So you
We always say that.
have.
It's just a weird thing.
You can wild shape. I think that's it right now.
You can combat wild shape. So if you want, you can turn into a into an animal right now. Hop off of George and turn into an animal.
Do I have control over what kind of animal I can turn into?
Yes, you do. So
There will be like a list of what you can turn into.
you can turn into I just want to see.
Is it wild shaping?
It's normally
Oh, that's an action.
it's normally an action, but because she's
Oh,
circled
yeah,
the
no, I'm
moon,
seeing it.
she's got
Bonus action.
Yeah,
Yep.
the bonus action. So you
Yep.
can turn into anything that is up to challenge rating 1. So if we go into here, an extra wild shape, challenge rating 0 to 1. So you can turn into another axebeak, a black bear, brown bear. Let's see some good ones. Holy crap! Can you turn into a direwolf already? You can turn into a direwolf.
Whoa.
Yeah, direwolves are earliest.
They are
Can I
crazy.
turn into
bears.
like a yeti?
No, yetis are not animals, and they're much higher than Challenge 1.
I kind of want to turn into a black bear.
Black bear? Okay. So,
Is that too weak, or I just think it'd be cool?
no, that's absolutely fine. I'm gonna scroll down and just see if polar bear isn't on there.
A bear.
So,
I was gonna ask about polar bear.
yeah.
I'll turn into a cool black bear,
Okay.
and then how do I roll for damage? as an
So, I have just added it to your character sheet. So if you click on, if you go to the extras page, there should be an entry for the black bear, and if you click on that, that will give you all of your statistics.
Might have to refresh. Hold on.
Might have to, yeah. And you have those 19 hit points, and once you lose all of those 19, then it goes, you change back, and anything that was more than what you had left gets spilled over into your normal hit points.
Okay. I'll tell George to stay where he is.
Okay.
Because I don't want him to get too close to the action. I don't want him to run away.
Okay.
And I will jump off and run up to the goblin I
Alright.
almost killed, and I'm gonna fight him.
Okay.
I think the attack takes an action, does not.
Yes. So you have already used up.
So I can just turn into a bear.
You can turn into, yeah.
Okay, so I'll just turn into a bear for this one.
All right. You.
So I've just jumped off of George and like transformed into a bear in front of everyone.
Yes.
Okay.
Just gonna like. Did anyone else see that?
Could she do that before? Literally, she could not.
Is this a new thing?
Is that a thing?
All right. So, Severin, you are up next.
Okay, I'm just gonna walk out of the shadows and towards that goblin, my full movement. And as I'm walking, I'm just gonna huck another javelin at him.
Okay.
Or a javelin at him.
Hello.
Welcome to the Thunderdome, bitch. 18.
18 hits.
That is going to be 11 damage.
Ooh. Yeah, you're not having any difficulty taking these poor guys out.
Oh, headshot.
This is one comes out of the first one comes out of the darkness. The second one you just see me stumping out of the darkness like some sort of fucking demon. Throw another one into my hand and just fucking.
I just yell at this point. I tried to warn ya.
Hits him so hard it brings him off his feet and he lands into the snow.
All right. And you do see the torches are sputtering in the snow. So those will be going out next round because they're in the snow unless someone picks it up before it gets to next round. So
I have the world's dumbest dog, seriously.
So, just to clarify, the cart that's iron. Like, is it raw iron or is it iron bars?
So they were supposed to be bringing iron bars. I could not find any, so I just put a whole bunch of raw iron. But they are iron bars. Yeah.
Okay, so I can throw the torch on the cart and it's not gonna burn. It's gonna sit on the iron bars and it's gonna be perfectly fine.
Right.
Okay.
All right. So, Lilith, you hear a voice in a language that's new to you right now, saying, "Hey, Bob, I think there's something going on. What do you think we should be doing here? Small ones or the new ones?" The rest of you hear kind of almost like Chewbacca, because Chewbacca, his voice was made using bears. So you hear bear growls from in the distance.
I know what that is.
So
I'm gonna warn my friends that I hear something planning to attack us, or who's in my nearest vicinity.
You are a bear.
Growl at us.
You are a bear.
Oh shit, I'm a bear. I can't.
Grr, 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 grr.
Everyone hears me growling, and I sound kind of stressed out.
I just turned to everyone, I'm like, when did this bear get here? What the f...
That's what I'm saying.
All right. And Corbin, you're up.
All right. I can. I'll move up. And
Okay.
5.
I'll move you as far as you can get. That's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
I guess I can viciously mock somebody.
Yeah.
Just barely. Right, so I'll just viciously mock whichever one is closest to death.
Oh yeah. There's one who's not doing very well.
And I'll just I'll tell him he's, I don't know, what's a good vicious mock? What are these, goblins?
These appear to be goblins.
Goblins, yeah. I see your mother eats tofu. And then fuck, that's what.
Okay, so he's got to roll a what? Wisdom?
Wisdom 14.
Okay, so yeah, he fails.
That 4
was
damage.
4 damage. All right.
4 damage.
A tear rolls down his face and freezes, and then he appears to have a heart attack and falls face first into the snow.
Don't have him do seppuku or whatever it is.
Okay. And next is the goblins. This guy takes a look at what's happening, and then 15, 20. Do they have a full 30?
Where are you going? We just
30.
got started.
And then they have so getting just in range, you see someone here, a new one who is going to try to get Golemov, because you appear to be the least armored person. And he rolls a 19 to hit.
Damn it. Yes.
Okay, so he has a crude short bow that he pulls out and knocks an arrow and hits you for 6 damage.
Can't you monk that out of the air?
Not yet.
Alright.
That's what I was just looking at.
Alright. So, is this a little big? Let's go back. Okay, there's a little closer so you can actually see the action. Alright. And that was not all of them. Alright, and then we've got Iggy, you are up.
Did I hear that growling too?
You are outside the range to have heard that growling. You just heard Lilith's growling.
Okay, well, can I see any of the goblins?
You have 30-foot vision in this blizzard, so you can just barely see Corbin. And then the edge of the light.
I guess I'll run forward 25 feet, jump off the cart. Can I just turn on my lantern and shine it towards the goblins?
Yeah.
Will I still be able to shoot? Is that like a bonus action then?
I'd say that's a bonus action, yeah.
Alright, then I'll pull out my Clockwork Dragon and I'll fire at I guess one of the goblins. One of them would probably get cover, right?
Yes.
If I can fire at one without cover, I will.
Okay. I need to draw another barrier.
25.
Pew for the little firework.
25 does hit.
2 whole fire damage, baby.
2 whole fire damage. Okay. I don't know why. This is... There we go. Now it's actually showing through. hard to do a bullseye on that. So that was 2, you said?
Yeah, just 2 fire damage.
Okay. And then we are back at the top with Golemov.
Alright, which one of the motherfuckers shot me? Or which one of these buggers shot me?
The guy in the front.
Alright, I'm running at him.
Okay.
More goblin toss.
Alright.
No. This dude doesn't get tossed. He gets to feel the flurry of getting his ass kicked.
The flurry of blows.
Well, we'll see. I'm going to punch him for the
Okay.
first time. Actually, sorry, I lied. I'm actually going to quarterstaff him because I don't actually do anything more than 18 to hit. Sorry.
Okay, 18 hits.
Perfect. He is going to take 10 damage straight to his noggin as I
Alright.
come and quarterstaff him down.
You smack him right in the face, and that that takes him out. They don't have much HP. You're finding that out right now. They're pretty squishy.
That's what you get for shooting me with an arrow.
And another torch lands in the snow.
Can I use my bonus action or free action to pick that torch up?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna pick that torch up.
Okay.
Pick that torch up off the body and give it a little kick after I pick it up and
Alright.
stare down the last guy.
Okay.
And then my turn.
That is your turn, which means the other one burnt out. The boss seems to have heard what's going on. And 20, 25, 30. And whips something into action. You're hearing a lot of gnomish gibberish. I mean, you know how you talk to dogs, giving orders to something. And now
Yep.
it is Skamos' turn. Standing next to a black bear that showed up out of nowhere.
It started growling. I'm a little scared, to be honest with you. I'm gonna walk away from it towards the enemy. I feel a little bit safer.
Alright.
And I'm gonna try and viciously mock the last enemy there.
Okay.
Tell him his mother was a hamster.
Well, I will. And his father smelled with elderberries. There you go. What do I roll for that?
He rolls a save.
Yes, he rolls a wisdom save. So, what's your DC?
13.
Oh yeah, he fails.
Nice.
They're not just rumors. He believes they are true.
Ooh, we got Snake Eyes. 1 damage. That really hurt his feeling. Not feeling.
What did you say that hurt his feelings, but not enough to do much?
It tickled him. I'll be back for more. Yeah, and that's pretty much my turn.
Okay. And then we've got Lilith.
Can I use perception or whatever to kind of sense what's going on around us?
Yes, and because you're a black bear, you have advantage on ones to do with smell. So you can give me a roll with advantage. So that's either you can roll twice if it makes it easier, and you take the higher one. And you still have that D6 that you can add if you want.
Okay. So I'm just gonna roll perception.
Yep.
I got a 7.
And you can roll again and take the higher of the two.
10.
Okay. And if you want, you can roll a D6, use up that inspiration.
Okay. Sorry, my headphones.
It's alright.
Why is it doing that? Okay.
So you would have 12. You smell body odor, and you smell other bears. Big, get off of that. Get off of that. Ah.
They're bears.
Yes.
I'm not a bear. I'm an elf.
I'm basically gonna just... Can I talk? Like, can I bear talk to them, or do I have to be in my human form?
You could move a little closer because it's very faint. If you move a little closer, you probably could bear shout at them.
Okay, I'm gonna move closer.
Okay. I think that's about as far as you need to. If you want to go close, even closer, you can.
Okay. Oh god, I don't know what to say. I'm gonna just shout at them that I know you're there.
Okay.
Come out, cowards.
Bear friend.
Yes?
I hear you.
What are you guys doing? Where are you?
Pulling a cart.
Pulling a cart?
Well, we were. Now we're sleeping. Or were.
Oh.
Don't attack my friends.
Okay. One of them says, okay, and the other says, why not? They smell good.
No, they would taste horrible, trust me.
Alright. It's probably about as much as you can get in your turn. So, Severin.
Yes, sir.
Golmoth has the most what the fuck look on his face as this bear is yelling at these other bears. And like,
bears
what?
Shouting at each other. You can't see the other
bears
bears.
shouting at each other. Like, what?
What's going on? My turn?
Yep, your turn.
Alright, as I walk by through the snow, I'll pick up my javelins I've thrown out of the bodies. And then I guess I'll throw another javelin at the guy I can see. Javelin City.
Alright.
Let's go back to... Let's look at my stuff. That's a 20 to hit.
20 to hit. Dirty 20?
Yes.
Okay. And what's he take?
Takes 9 damage.
Oh. Like I said, they're squishy. So, you take him
I'm
out.
removing goblins one day at a time. One javelin at a time.
Alright.
It's just like...
So with Paladin, I thought it was Charisma as my spell casting thing. I guess it's Wisdom.
Should be Charisma.
It says Wisdom on all my spells.
Really?
Yeah, because it's my Zach. I didn't know that because I thought it was Charisma, but like my saves are real fucking low.
I'll say you can switch your things because it should be Charisma. Swore it was. So
I thought it was too.
I'm just gonna look that up because
Yeah,
there's
there's something wrong with your sheet.
Yeah, there's definitely class, paladin, features, spellcasting. Yeah, it says charisma modifier. Unless it is from Tasha's Cauldron.
Which paladin are you playing?
I haven't chose like a specific anything yet. It's just paladin.
Even under the quick build information, it says first you should go strength, and your second should be charisma. So it doesn't make sense that we would be
using wisdom.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it sounds like there's something wrong, but
definitely. And I just checked, and that's not something that is an optional class feature either.
No, and like even when I look up just the spells on here, it's like I have Compel Duel, and it's like the attack/save is Wiz for a paladin, but I'm like that. But I always thought it was charisma.
So
it's no. I think that's their wisdom save,
yeah,
but
they
it
make a
uses
wisdom
your charisma
save
modifier.
Yeah, but the save they have to beat is wisdom, right?
No, it'd be charisma. It uses your charisma to create your modifier.
I know, but on my sheet it's making my Wiz be that.
No, it's right. Because the spell modifier will be 8 plus proficiency plus your charisma modifier. So 8 plus 2 plus 2.
I know, but on my sheet it's using my wisdom as the save. So rather than it be 8 plus whatever in my charisma, it's plus Wiz.
No, it's right.
Okay, I see where you're getting confused. It says Wiz 12.
Yeah.
So they roll a wisdom save and they have to beat 12. And your save DC is 12 because it's 8 plus 2 for your proficiency plus 2 for your charisma.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay,
it would be 11 if it was using your wisdom.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what they're rolling. Is their wisdom is what they're rolling, not what they're going against yours.
Yeah. And yeah. Okay, so yeah, you just killed another one. What was that, Melissa?
One.
Okay. So, we've got so you hear some bear roaring and then some screaming, woman scream, and then some really, really bad curses in Gnomish. Like the worst curse, you don't say that. And then
we find out next time.
there's polar bear. From the look on his face, Lilith, he looks like the one who is saying, "Why not eat your friends?"
He seems like a why not bear.
And next is Corbin. You are still back here.
Yeah, I can't really see much of what's going on, right?
No, you can't see much.
You've heard a bunch of bear growls, though.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, okay. Let's see. Can I see somebody that's 60 feet in front of me?
If you move forward, right
forward a bit, and then I'll
there, you can see a polar bear that looks hostile.
Alright, well, I can see Severin, though, or even these other guys, 5, 10, 15.
Yep. You can see,
I'll give Severin the bardic inspiration.
Okay.
And then can I move back a bit, because I'm not going anywhere near that guy.
Okay, sure. And you step out of frame. So, what do you say to inspire?
You got this, bro. Stab him with those javelins.
Javelin City.
Yeah. Stab.
Okay. So, apparently I missed something. Give me a moment here. Put one too few.
Oops.
Back up. Okay. So. So you hear a bowstring snap, and that is all. No arrow comes near you. Is that enough to hit? Yes. And then you hear a bear kind of do its bear thing when it gets hurt.
And do we find out next time who shot the bear?
Possibly. And then next is Iggy.
Can I see anything in my lantern?
Because your lantern is kind of, because of the blizzard, you're not seeing much. Sorry, I gotta go
Oh, head towards the cart.
Okay.
The other cart.
I gotta group all of these.
25 feet.
Alright. And that. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Alright. Good. 25 there.
Can I see the bear?
You can see the bear, yes. Barely.
I'd take a pot shot at him with my my little clockwork dragon.
Okay. Because of the blizzard, I'll say you have disadvantage.
15.
15. That'll hit. The second one was a crit, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. What a shame, huh?
Yeah.
Why shoot the bear?
Oh, it shouldn't be rolling 2d10. I don't know why it's doing that.
Oh, it
That's
did that
weird.
because you rolled a crit.
Oh.
So just roll the
Okay.
damage again and it'll do 1d10.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
10.
max. So, Big B, why are you walking over everything?
It's gonna burn the top of his head, make him bald, like in what is it? Not Uncle Buck, right? What was that John Candy movie?
I don't know. Which one did he
Oh,
get
The Great
his
Outdoor?
head burned?
is that it?
Maybe. That didn't happen in.
Yeah, it was the Great Outdoors.
Yeah. With the bald,
That's a good
the
movie.
bald
Yeah.
bear.
And then it had a bald ass at the end too.
Yeah, what a good movie.
All right. So we're back up at the top with Golemov. You have an angry bear that just got firebolt to the face.
Matt.
It's angrier now.
Go hit it with the torch.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Let's throw a torch at it. That sounds like your plan.
I could, yeah, but like. Sorry. I kind of don't want to kill the bear. Because I watched our bear person turn into a bear, and then the bears were growling at each other, so I feel like there was a bear conversation going on. You know what? Golemov is going to go and put the torch slotted on the iron bars in a way that it will not fall over,
Okay.
like on the sled there.
Yep.
So it's kind of like stuck on there, and it'll like keep it on there. And then I'm going to sit in front of the sled and watch the interaction between the bears.
Okay.
Because
so-
I would like to learn how bears interact. Because I feel like how bears interact will help me discover how I can interact with myself as a bear.
Rolling for cringe.
The bare necessities.
Exactly.
Lilith is basically horrified right now.
That you're attacking the
And
bear.
attacked.
All right.
Oops.
You hear another bear cry out in pain. But it's not this one here. This one's just angry. Next is Skamos.
Okay. Well, I'm going to back off
Okay.
behind our bear,
All right.
and maybe I'll just wait to see what happens from this bear interaction. Maybe our bear can convince this bear to stop being a big
Okay.
bearhead.
An asshole.
So, Lilith, you're up.
Okay. I'm horrified that he's been attacked. And so I call out, fellow bear, are you okay? Are you hurt?
Yes. And then you hear in the distance the other one like, oh.
Please call off your attack. I don't want you or your compatriots to get hurt.
Says, but this is the way of things with these.
Mandalorian bear.
It's the way of things with these two legs I'm with.
Two legs you're with?
Yes.
Who are you with? Who are you attached to? Who's your, what's familiar?
Says, the one hurting my friend.
Your friend behind me? The one that cried out?
Yes. The one behind him from where he came from.
So not the one that Ryan hurt
No.
or whatever.
That's the one you're
Oh,
speaking
okay.
to? The one
Someone's hitting your
that's...
friend. They making you do things you don't want to do.
Bigby, quit it.
This is bear emancipation right now.
Yeah.
So, Lilith, just so you know, you keep all of your mental faculties, like, so everything that you know as a human, you know as a bear as well. So, like, maybe you can't communicate via bear sounds, but you can, like, try and communicate via other matters, like other means to us if you want. If you know what I mean.
Yeah. So he says, the matron hurts him.
Where's the matron?
Back there.
Behind you?
Yes.
If you call off your attack, then my friends will go and save your friend from the matron. I give you my word.
He puts his head down, which you take as a sign of okay.
Okay. I have telepathy. So can I use telepathy to tell, like, my compatriots
So
what I just learned?
while you are a bear, you don't have your telepathy.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Or it just comes out in bear growls.
Yeah.
There's noises in my brain.
Why is there bear noises in my head?
Can I only turn into a bear, like, once? Like, if I unturn to tell everyone, can I turn back into a bear?
I think you've got 2 per day.
Okay.
You could also just do charades as a bear, and then we can kind of see whether or not we know what you're talking about.
So, alright, so
True.
I stand up on my hind legs and I make a timeout symbol to everyone. and then I growl and I point in the direction of that the other bear is showing me.
Okay.
And I
think it's a
for
T for
everyone to
terminate.
follow.
T for terminate.
Anybody else getting that?
Take
I'm not
their
very good
life.
at
Oh, that's what you
charades.
mean. Okay. Truly destroy them. Yes.
True
Well, you're watching
total
the
destruction.
other bear bow its head to me. Right?
Yeah.
Can I heal the white bear?
You can't cast spells as well.
Yeah, not while you're a bear.
Not while I'm a bear.
If you
Can I
change
do
back.
that?
Not yet. Not yet.
Oh, that's a really late one for druids, isn't it?
I think they moved it a little bit earlier than it used to be, but yeah. I think it's 9. I think it's 9 now instead of 15.
Mm.
Oh, okay, I was hoping I could heal the bear because I feel really bad for him. Alright, is anyone understanding me trying to motion that we should move in another direction?
You are not sure. We will go with insight checks from them. So everyone can give me insight checks or your passive insight if you're proficient.
I got 15, so
Yeah,
I
you
got
get
a
it.
14 passive insight.
You get it.
Woohoo.
I was
got
also
7.
I was intently watching them.
You got no idea, Skamos.
I got a 3, so
Yeah.
I'm
Neither do
shooting
you.
bear next turn.
He,
I got
he's the
12.
threat.
Severin's got enough.
Total threat.
I got enough? Okay, cool.
Okay, so can I say to the white bear, can you lead me to who is the madam who's hurting your friend?
He turns his head and looks in that direction. His turn is after yours, so you can use your movement to head that way.
Okay, I'm gonna start heading that way.
Okay. 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So, next is Severin.
Okay, I'm just gonna basically yell out, there's some weird bear stuff going on, leave that one alone.
All right.
Some bear on
And,
bear action.
I'll go in the same general direction that the other bear went,
Okay.
and then do I see any figures or light in the distance?
Yes, there is a fire. As you get to about here, you see a bonfire and two goblins who are both looking in the southeast direction. Yeah. They're not really paying attention to you. They're paying attention to something down there.
So east towards where the other bear went, hey?
Yes. Basically in the exact direction that Lilith is going.
Okay. How far away are those goblins?
They're right there. You can see them. They're within 30 feet.
Okay. I'll light a torch.
Okay.
Would that be considered an action for me to light a torch?
Yes.
Okay, I'll light a torch though.
Okay. It's half distance because of that. Alright, so you got a torch going?
Yeah.
Alright. And then the polar bears. So... what's this one at? Forgot to mark that. 10 damage. There we go. So, this one is going to head back 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, growling the entire way. As this one attacks, miss, and crits. Okay, so
Not fair.
I should. This one's got natural, right?
Showing them some bare
No, it
necessities, am I
doesn't.
right?
Which one has natural? Okay. I don't know why only that one does. So, this is bite. So, double damage. Or wait, one with its bite, one with its claws. Okay, so this one's actually slashing. So slash to the ribs, maximum damage, which is 8 plus 5 is 13. So you hear a scream and then more of the worst curse in Gnomish.
You can say he's having a very bad time.
Okay, and Corbin, you are quite far away.
Alright, I'm just gonna keep up the rear, probably stick around, what is that one dude?
Iggy?
Beside me. Yeah. And then if I come up close to something, I'll viciously mock it, but I do actually have to take off on you guys.
Right.
So, yeah, it's getting a little late for me.
Yeah, absolutely. I was gonna call it right away anyway, so why don't we make this a cliffhanger?
Sure. That works for me.
Alright.
Alrighty.
So,
Sounds good.
yeah, we'll call this a cliffhanger. We will save, and I will bookmark, move the start point to right here. I'll move it right on top of you, and there we go. So we will pick this up again next week. Same time.
Same dungeon time, same dungeon time.
Yes.
Alright guys,
Alright.
it's been a pleasure.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll talk to you later.
Have a good one, guys. And
See you guys.
Melissa, see you all.
See you guys.
And
Good night.
I'm going to switch to the ending. There we go. So, I've got a credit screen that I forgot with all of the recorded ones, but here we go. Yeah, I will shut down the microphone, leave a little, let's see, what do I want? Calm music, dungeon, villains. Let's go with the campfire music for the ending, and I will shut off my mic and leave this up for maybe 5 minutes to have some stuff going. Thank you to the actually 6 viewers that we've got. And Spork, I will talk to you at work on Tuesday. Yeah. Good night, everyone. You can't see me wave because the camera's not on. All right. Good night.
All right, boys. I'll see you hopefully next week. I got recalled, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah. See ya.
Bye.